Oh, wait. Is it on? Is my microphone on? Yep, it is. Okay. Fuck. I just fucking realized I hadn't turned on my microphone yet. Shit. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, are you Ewok motherfuckers ready tonight? Yeah, okay, that was shitty. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping you guys are ready for the shit. Just the shit. the awful lineup we've got going tonight. Just it's garbage. And the reason it's garbage is because we're starting off with fucking movie Bob. I have no idea why. It's just I saw the first few, the first minute of his Birds of Prey review, and I was like, why the fuck not? Goddamn EFAP for getting me into this shit. Ugh. But this review looks trash. It looks really trash. And I have some things to say about it. Because, I also have some things to say about Birds of Prey, because that shit, that was also trash. That was so bad. If you follow me on Twitter, I like to live tweet movies every now and then, as I'm watching them. And, yeah, it wasn't good. Yeah, the storytelling, the pacing is all over the place. The storytelling is, really fractured. There's some shit. They tried to do things, as they introduced a character, they would explain, no, fuck it. See, it's so confusing, I can't even explain it now. But they would introduce certain things about the overall plot. And it was like, okay, what does that mean? And then they wouldn't explain it until they introduced one of the characters it's tied into later. Which got really fucking annoying after a while. I'm like, just tell a linear fucking story. You assholes. Harley's narration throughout the entire film is just, and when I say it's throughout the entire film, that's what I mean. Her narration it takes up the whole movie. It's in there the whole time. And hearing that really shrill Mop Mall voice all the time, telling you shit that you're about to see or you just saw, is fucking, it's one of those really fucking annoying movies. It's just there's no point. It's not really that fun unless you're into, like I said, just shrill narration and broken storytelling and out of place slogans and shit, and just and character motivations that don't really make it that much sense. Anthony Scioli, I think that is. $2 super chat. I'd rather be in a room with Doug Walker over Bob. Yeah, Doug Walker's way more tolerable than fucking Bob. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a second. Oh, I forgot to open up something. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I'll be with you guys in uno momento. I just gotta fix some shit. Oh. It's so hard to put my feelings about this movie in words right now because it's that bad. You know, it's just annoying. It's just one of those movies. It's an annoying movie for annoying people. As if you've been watching how the fandom has conducted themselves on Twitter. It's an annoying movie for annoying people. Not to trash everyone who likes the movie. If you like the movie, that's fine. But I'm talking about the people who stan this fucking movie, who are ride or die motherfuckers for this movie. They're awful. Oh, AHG says, is it as bad as Suicide Squad? It's worse, in my opinion. Because at least Suicide Squad, there's something. I enjoyed that as garbage as that was. As that was. At least that one wasn't fucking annoying. It was just it was just fundamentally broken as a movie. It just had, it also had storytelling problems. But it wasn't like, it's just an aura of cringe with Birds of Prey. I just didn't. It's childish. Like the Suicide Squad, it wasn't childish. It's not childish like Birds of Prey. Birds of Prey is just straight up fucking childish, and I couldn't get into it. Mr. Millennium, $2 super chat, more like a blob of Prater-Willi syndrome. Ugh, excuse me. I don't know what that meant, but thank you for the super chat. Just the same. I swear to God. Just, I don't ever want to think of Birds of Prey again after watching this. Anyway, but so let's just get to it. Oh God, I can't wait to be done with this shit. As much as I want to trash on Movie Bob, it's a fucking chore to get through one of his videos. Autistic Screechling. Did you hear about Dana Schwartz, the writer of She-Hulk, throwing shade at South Park? Yeah, I heard of that. Ugh. I'm not surprised. I don't know where people see. It's one of those shows that they're not afraid to take aim at, PC culture and all that shit. And of course, it would be very threatening to someone like Dana Schultz. Oh, Bri-Fi, $5 super chat. Watch Barcroft TV on the two gayers will like 40-year-old age difference. Yeah, I saw you suggest that before I started the stream, and I put that on the roster as well. So yeah. So thank you. Thank you for the super chat and the suggestion, Bri-Fi. A short cake go. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm sorry. The fact that Dana Schwartz doesn't know South Park takes pot shots at everyone. Yeah, basically. But they're only going to pay attention to their side because, they're sensitive Sallies. Okay, let's get to it. Oh no, I'm just keep getting distracted. Oh shit. I wish you wouldn't do that. Okay, let's go. Escape to the movies with Bob Chipman. This is so early 2000s. I can't get over how early 2000s this is. Okay, random thoughts, $2 super chat. Let me guess, he praises the feminist aspect. I didn't get that far into it. I think he does, but like something he said in the beginning that really irked me. I think he said something about man bait, like something to the tune of that man babies don't like Birds of Prey or some shit. I don't know, but we're gonna see. But this intro is, his whole style is just dinosaur. It's like early, like late 2000s fucking shit. Like mid to late 2000s YouTuber style. Hasn't updated, and I don't know, he sucks. Evil Hero, Diamond Cat, $5 super chat. Would you rather live in a world where Bop is the only movie in existence, or where Bob is the only person in existence allowed to make content? The first one, because Bob grates my damn nerves. I mean, the movie did too, but I can fucking deal with that. Alright, let's get back to this. Shit! All you damn super chats! Oh my god, I can't even fucking pronounce that shit. Cubiophrage. Oh my god. $2.99. I'm so sorry. $2.99 super chat. Bob loves this movie. Has rage fit over Sonic. I heard that too.
I gotta be honest, folks, this movie probably deserves to have a lot more detailed praise said about it than I'm able to currently, but I'm getting over a really bad...
Nah, knowing how you detail your thoughts, I think this is about what it deserves.
I kind of don't have much of a speaking voice to speak of. You're probably going to notice a lot more jumps in the edit than usual. I've got to account for that, so I kind of got to jump right to the point because it hurts to talk, and it's only safe for a man to take so much Dayquil. But anyway, Birds of Prey, or The Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn, is honestly kind of a fucking blast of a movie. It's really damn good, and it kind of feels like
it's really damn good. Why doesn't he take off his fucking shades? That's another thing I don't like about his ass. He wears shades indoors, and he wears them in every video. I don't know what the fuck is up with that. Maybe he's got a cock eye or something. From looking at a fucking devil's food cake one direction. And looking at his fucking makeshift green screen in the other. I don't know. What the fuck? Well, he's always wearing shades. It's so weird. He's like one of those fucking perverts you see at the mall, like creeping on somebody's kids, or like hiding in the bushes and shit. Or just like he's one of those guys randomly sitting in a parking garage, just like, and you're like, who the fuck? Like, and you try not to do anything too personal around that motherfucker because I don't know, he's just been sitting there a little too long.
Shouldn't be. Like, the component parts of this feel like someone should have made a mistake, or at least someone should have thought they'd made a mistake and backpedaled and stopped it from being as unique and interested as it ends up being. Granted, the whole second act of the...
He ain't unique? Fuck. Okay, hang on a second. Random thoughts, $2 super chat. It hurts to talk. It's okay, Bob. It hurts to hear you. True.
Warner Brothers DC Extended Universe has had this general throw it against a wall and see what sticks feel to it. You can kind of tell they were waiting.
Actually, let me rewind what he said earlier.
And backpedaled. Good. And it kind of feels like it shouldn't be. Like, the component parts of this feel like someone should have made a mistake, or at least someone should have thought they'd made a mistake and backpedaled and stopped it from being as unique and interested as it ends up being. Granted.
Did he say this movie was unique? Because it's fucking not. It's got kind of like the same type of problems Suicide Squad had. There's one part where they introduce a character and they have like the title, they have their own like little title card, or like those one introduction windows, like what's his name, like Deadshot had in Suicide Squad. It's got the same fucking problems. So that makes me think that maybe the studio had a lot of influence in the story or how the movie was made. Like, oh, just make it similar to Suicide Squad so people will... So we can connect... Basically, so we can connect the two. Don't make it too different. Oh my god. Me cracking my bottle made my audio go completely fucking red. Oh, whatever. Just don't make it too different from Suicide Squad because we want people to know that they're in the same universe. But they kind of forgot that no one fucking likes that universe. So, double-edged sword. Tellin' Ellen, $4.99 super chat. My husband has a stressful job, and your videos make him laugh harder than anything else in this world. Can we adopt you? Oh, thank you. I don't know about adopting me. but thank you anyway.
The whole second act of the Warner Brothers DC Extended Universe has had this general throw it against a wall and see what sticks feel to it. You can kind of tell they were waiting to see what people think of the next Batman before they commit to a real plan again after everything that went down with Justice League. But this really does play out like a movie that the cast and crew put together over a weekend when no one was watching, despite being headlined.
Yeah, you're right. Is that supposed to be a fucking compliment? Is that supposed to be a compliment? Because that is... That doesn't sound like one.
Lined by one of the studio's biggest stars, acting as one of their most protected licensed characters from their biggest brand. I mean, it's just not where you expect to see, let's make a movie that's kind of about domestic abuse recovery and female friendship, but mostly about...
It was supposed to be about that, but it really wasn't. Oh my god. Elias Basha, $10 super chat. I'm a huge fan. I have nothing insightful to say about this beta male's fear. Please go on roasting him. Thank you.
Recasting bad taste action comedy gags with a female voice, but still in plenty bad taste to take root, but apparently...
Hang on, let me rewind.
Abuse recovery and female friendship, but mostly about recasting bad taste action comedy gags with a female voice, but still in plenty bad taste to take root, but apparently this is how much executive producer power Margot Robbie currently swings at Warner Brothers, so good on her. Directed by newcomer Kathy Yang.
But it wasn't good though. I don't buy for a fact that she had a lot of control over this movie. I don't buy that. Because this is trash. It's actually, like I said before, it's actually worse than Suicide Squad. And Black Mask... Isn't really Black Mask, because wasn't the whole thing with his character, it was that mask was like molded onto his face? Like he couldn't, it's not something he could take off. It was like a deformation. Wasn't that the whole thing? Well, it's not, well, if, I don't give a shit about spoilers because like I said, this movie sucks. But yeah, that, it's not, if that was what it was, if that's the original, backstory for like, or the original lore for that character, it's not in the movie anymore. He just wears that mask because he just wears it. He just likes masks. It's really stupid. I don't. That's why that's why his henchmen wear masks, because he likes wearing masks. It's so stupid. It's retarded. I hate this movie.
And in a style best described as a very R-rated tribute to the neon fantasia Gotham City of Batman Forever.
It is not that R-rated, like, at all. Like, literally not at all. It's like they wanted it to be, like, it's like how, oh my god, what's a good example? It's like when they make a movie that's supposed to be rated R, but they make it PG-13, but then, like, maybe a few months later, they'll come out with a Blu-ray unrated version of that PG-13 movie, pretending like, oh yeah, this was our intended vision the whole time. We just made a PG-13, for the kids. You gotta think about the kids. Like, but this is what we were gonna do the whole time. We promise. Like, no, bitch. You fucking made it rated R at the last minute because you always intended it to be for children. That's what it always was. But then you wanted to give the more R-rated audience a bone. You wanted to throw them a little bone. So you added a little CGI blood, a couple of, like, F words here and there, and you think you made a fucking R-rated movie. Like, no. It's the same deal here. You didn't make a fucking R-rated movie. Overlord Chaos, 75, Margot Robbie production company did bop, so she had 100% control of the movie. So that equals her having all the blame. But there's some shit that feels so studio driven that I don't believe she had that much influence over it. If she is the producer of it, then yeah, she does hold some of that fucking blame. But I still think, like, you think studios aren't gonna, like, be like, well, Marco, like, I think we should do this and we do that. Like, they always butt in.
But with a much better action choreographer and a much, much better screenplay. And in a style that's described as a very R-rated tribute to the neon fantasia Gotham City of Batman.
Yeah, like the scene where she's in the police station, like right here. And oh shit. I just want to get, yeah, hold on. Let me rewind that. Yeah, the part where she's in the police station right here. I'm betting money. Because why the fuck would Harley Quinn, a notoriously violent villain in Gotham, be shooting cops with a beanbag glitter gun? She'd just fucking kill them. Because she's a villain. Why the fuck is she taking it easy on them? It doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. That's why I'm thinking this, like, maybe this is another movie that in a few months they'll come out with like a more darker, unrated version where the glitter in this scene will probably be replaced with blood. Or this scene, like in the script, was originally supposed to be really bloody and fucked up. But then the studio stepped in and was like, no, we got to change this. Can we change this to like a beanbag gun that shoots out glitter? Because we want the girls to see it, and you stupid girls like shiny stuff like glitter. that bullshit. Oh, Sujad. I'm just guessing that's how you pronounce it. 5 pound super chat. Wasn't it so nice of the stunt dudes to come at her one at a time and to fall unconscious in a single hit or two? That's another thing. Oh, they had such a much better stunt choreographer. I think, to be fucking honest, Harley's fight scenes in Suicide Squad are better. Now, I might need to rewatch it and retool my opinion a little bit, because I don't remember too well, but I remember her fucking punches landed, her kicks landed. It felt like the fighting felt a little way better in Suicide Squad than it did here. My opinion, though. I might need to do a rewatch. But in this, it just felt like either the stunt, because I think they had the same stunt oh my god, I think Birds of Prey had the same stunt choreographers as John Wick. Like, yeah. But nothing, like, there was only a couple scenes that stood out to me as, like, really being well choreographed. And that was, this scene when she had the glitter gun, and there was, I think, one scene in a warehouse. The one where she's around the coke and shit. And that's it! But then, like, there's the fight scene at the end of the movie where they're in the warehouse they're in that fun house with the hands, and that shit was terrible. I don't know what the fuck. I think they were half-assing it the whole time. I think they were half-assing this one. But that's just my opinion. Or the director just isn't good at directing action. Either one, but whatever. Let's get on back to
Batman
this.
Forever, but with a much better action choreographer and a much, much better screenplay. And
see, he talks too goddamn fast.
executive producer power, Margot.
Someone's so fucking fast. Like, yeah, what? It makes sense.
Robbie currently swings.
He can't run fast, but he'll move his mouth fast because he's used to chomping shit. He's just used to fucking throwing fucking shit back into his gullet. Overlord Chaos, $30 ew. Lucky Chap Entertainment equals woke nightmares. Lucky Chap Entertainment. I'll look that up. Oh, Jaylan Fulp. Love you, Jay Longbone. Thank you. Oh, David Brown says the Harley Quinn animated series is 1,000 times better than the whole DCEU. Boom. Not the whole DCEU, but like better than the Harley Quinn iterations, like, or whatever the hell she's in, is better than that. True. Oh, Pompey says slow down the video, Jay Longbone. I'm not stealing EFAP's gimmicks. Oh, SD says, do you think someone like Guy Ritchie could have done a better job? Yeah. But I don't know, like, when it comes to script writing, I don't know who could do, like, because we're just talking directors. I'm talking about, but I want to talk about, like, script writing. To me, that's more important than picking a director. Oh, we got another super chat. Let me read that right quick. Damien Harcott, $2 super chat. He's trying to be like Yahtzee, but Yahtzee is fun. Jalen Fulp, like, when are you going to be back on EFAP? I don't know. Whenever they ask me again. Or, like, whenever, like, the subject calls for it, because, like, the Joker takes, of course I was all in on that. And I was in one of their streams about, they were talking about Terminator Dark Fate right after seeing it, and I think I was in there for a little bit. But I don't know when I'm going to be on there again. Yeah. You might have to ask Mauler about that, because I am not... I would ask him, can I be on again? But I don't want to seem like that person. I want to be on again. Nah. That ain't me. I don't beg, nigga. Oh, shit. We got more. Sujad, £5 super chat. The Harley Quinn cartoon starts with the line, "My fellow whites, it's atrocious teenage lesbian fanfic." I respectfully disagree. There are some cringe jokes. I'll definitely admit to that. But it is overall, I've only seen maybe 2 episodes, I have to admit. I haven't been keeping up with it. So I can't really say that the whole show is good, because I've only seen 1 episode and some clips, but from what I've seen, it is better than fucking Birds of Prey. That's for damn sure. Emily Barkley, $2 super chat. Love you, Jay Longbone. You're my inspiration. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Overlord Chaos, 30, uwu. Pop female writer got a meltdown on Twitter. Yeah, I know. I saw that. I even made a little comment. I made some comments here and there making fun of her. But yeah, that was just like fucking pathetic. Like, really? Really? It's like some of these female creators in Hollywood don't understand that when you fuck up once, just listen to the criticisms, soak it in, and learn from it, and don't fuck up again. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying the dudes in Hollywood don't have the same fucking problem, but it's like you won't seem having a meltdown like that. It's just like having a goddamn tantrum. That was sad, to say the least. Random thoughts. Speaking of Guy Ritchie, what did you think of The Gentleman? I didn't even fucking see it yet. I want to. There's so much shit I want to see, but like I'm stuck doing well, not stuck, but I'm still doing my Dracula review, and I have another video to edit, and I got another movie reaction coming out sooner rather than later. Probably next week. Well, when I say next week, I mean Monday. Either Monday or Tuesday it might be coming out. I don't know. My editor, he's got and yes, I have an editor now, sort of. Like, it's a little rocky right now because he's really overbooked at the moment. But yeah, he's working on my new movie reaction, and so that should be coming out. But it's going to take a little while because, like I said, he's overbooked and he's a really meticulous editor. So, but that should be out soon. Matthew Cool. Here's a bit of trivia. Chad Stelsky? Stelsky, yeah, I'll stick with that. Stelsky was one of the producers on this movie. I don't know who that is. I honestly, I don't know who that is. But yeah, I want to see The Gentleman, but I just haven't gotten around to it. God damn it. But I will, because it looks funny as hell. Oh, Forbidden Rose. Hey, Jay Longbone. Hey. Oh, CT, I'm waiting on that Dracula cringe. Oh, you're going to get it. I've started on the script officially today. And I'm trying to get... It's probably not going to be that long. It's probably going to be the same length as the Unicorn Store review. Don't know quite yet. But I don't think it's going to be that long because there's a lot of shit I don't like about it. Excuse me. But for the most part, it's a decent show. Like, it's a good show and a shitty show simultaneously. I don't know. You'll get it later on. You'll get it when you see the review. Lady Boss, you still gonna do that Justice for John Boyega video? Yeah, I'm still gonna do that Finn video. It's just gonna be a little while. I'm trying to get off of this review first. Oh, Isabel Broca, Dracula Untold or another Dracula? It's that Dracula that just came out, that miniseries, on Netflix or the BBC, wherever you've seen it. It's gonna be based on my review's gonna be on that. Yeah, the one that Gaddis and Moffat, the same guys behind the same guys behind Sherlock, the guys who were behind that did this new Dracula show, and God, they fucked it up. Scaled, $5 super chat. If you want to see some of his hilarious unhinged Twitter rants, search for Movie Bob's Superior Future. I know all about that shit, about the eugenics. I know all about that. Tommy Jenkins. Oh my God, there's so many fucking super chats. I mean, I love it, but goddamn. Tommy Jenkins. I really enjoyed Birds of Prey. It was really silly fun and felt like a comic book on screen. I grew up with Birds of Prey comic books, Gail Simone's run. So I might be a little biased. It didn't feel like a comic book movie to me. Like, not at least not a good one. I don't know. That's just me. That's my personal opinion. Like I said, it's nothing wrong with liking it. But there is something wrong when you're like Movie Bob or like someone else, like another stan of this movie, like embarrassingly worshiping it and getting nasty when people have other opinions on it. But yeah, like liking it like alone is like fine. Overlord Chaos. All right, after this last super chat, I have to get back to this shit. What if Mouse father kills Kate? Oh shit. What if Mouse's father kills Kate and Alice becomes the new Batwoman in Vengeance, and they reboot the show on season 2 Cringe enough? That would be fucking weird. Like, I don't even know how that would work. But yeah, that would be like just batshit insane. But at least this Batwoman would have a better actress behind her. So, Alex Lee, $5 super chat. No making fun of remarkable Republican. Shame. Love your videos though. Found you through EFAP. Watch Bob's old Building a Better Gamer video. All right. Okay, let me get back to this. Shit.
At Warner Brothers, so good on her. Directed by newcomer Kathy Yan in a style best described as a very R-rated tribute to the neon Fantasia Gotham City of Batman Forever, but with a much better action
Batman Forever?
And
Look, I'm gonna be real. Batman Forever had a much more creative visual style than this movie. Let's be fucking 100 right now. Batman Forever had like these huge erected statues right in the middle of the fucking city, like up against buildings and shit, and like over and under overpasses and shit like that. I was like, damn, that's cool. And like all these colors, and the buildings were really like it had a much better stylistic look than this movie. This movie is just like generic. Like people are just saying that because, well, Harley Quinn is really colorful, and then there's that scene at the end with the colors and the colors and the colors, and that's basically where it ends. But there's nothing like specifically like nice looking about this shit, other than the ending with the colors and the fun house. It's pretty standard looking in my opinion. Like it's like Batman Forever, nigga. Did you watch the same movie? Like did Batman Forever? Are you sure that was the movie you watched?
Much better screenplay, and despite the title order taking a much more form of a Harley Quinn status quo reset first and a Birds of Prey origin movie second, the basic setup has Quinn on the run now that, having publicly broken up with the Joker following the events of Suicide Squad, she's no longer considered untouchable by all of the myriad other supervillains, gangsters, and other odd associates who have reasons to want her dead, which, given the high-profile nature of those—
Oh my god, movie Bob needs crossfades. You can hear like every audio pop in between cuts. It's so annoying. You just want to physically go in and just like crossfade that shit and clean it up. Jesus Christ.
Past associations causes her predicament to intersect in a convoluted on-purpose fashion with the evil schemes of Ewan McGregor's wannabe supervillain crime boss Black Mask, whose killing spree through Gotham in search of a plot MacGuffin diamond quickly sweeps not only Quinn, but also his driver and lounge singer Black Canary, teenage pickpocket Cassie Kane, crossbow vigilante Huntress, and Detective Renee Montoya into its wake. The actual connections binding all of these people together don't make a ton of sense, and sort of doesn't feel like it's—
hook up doesn't make a ton of sense, but it's so fun and great, guys. It's so great. How can it be great if it doesn't really make any fucking sense? How, like, the main aspect of the film works. And how that, like, oh, God.
Supposed to. The main thrust is that our cast of ostensible heroines and anti-heroines are all survivors of trauma, unjust systems, and or abusive relationships.
Wait a minute. I just figured out why he wears shades is because he doesn't want people to see him reading his script. I bet you that's it! I just fucking realized it. He wears shades so people won't see him reading his script. I think that's it. I think we got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. It's not some huge revelation, but I'm just saying, like, it's a revelation for me. Because I'm just now realizing it. Like, that's why he wears shades in these fucking videos.
Like it's supposed to. The main thrust is that our cast of ostensible heroines and anti-heroines are all survivors of trauma, unjust systems, and or abusive relationships, operating mainly as loners who end up having to lean on and work with each other in order to survive against the embodiment of all of that in Black Mask, whom McGregor does a great job.
Like, the embodiment of all of that. The patriarchal system. Like, yeah, he's all the patriarchal system, yet through the whole fucking movie, he's struggling to be taken seriously as a bad guy. How the hell is he dominating anybody? And he's just like basically he's like a weak little shit throughout the whole fucking movie. Like, the only way he can get respect is like randomly killing people or dehumanizing them and shit. But other than that, he really ain't shit in this movie. It's almost like they kind of, depowered him to empower the female leads. They just made him basically a garden variety misogynist just for the sake of the plot and for the sake of the female leads, and that's about it. Which is kind of the same thing they did with Dracula. Review coming soon. They didn't make him into a misogynist, but they depowered him in a lot of ways to benefit the female protagonist. But like I said, I'll get more on that during my review.
Of making feel like a fun buffoon villain until he's skin-crawlingly terrifying. Great bad guy.
He's got one fucking scary scene. He's got one scary scene, and that is it. And that was out of fucking nowhere. It was out of nowhere. He randomly got angry, like, at something. Like, someone said him, like, he thought someone, like, this is one gangster he was working with. He was trying to make a connection with. And he was like, nah, fuck you. Like, we don't fuck with you because, you're kind of lame. And then that pissed him off. And then suddenly, like, then he heard a woman laughing in the distance. And then he suddenly was like, is she laughing at me? At me? It was so dumb because it was out of nowhere. It's just like, he's just like a straight up cartoony misogynist. It wasn't even like, it wasn't intimidating. It wasn't like, I never felt like, oh shit, these bitches are in trouble. Like, this nigga ain't playing. Like, he was a pissant little shit throughout the whole movie. Wasn't that impressive? Oh, Overlord Chaos, $30 Uwu super chat. Ewan McGregor, patriarchy is done, misogyny is over. Johnny Boy, $5 super chat. Just wanted to say thank you for tolerating the Batwoman trash episodes. I love your reactions. They really helped me get through some rough days. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment. And I really hope you're doing well. Going through, I hope you're powering through your rough days. You're doing well. And you're welcome for... Wait, no, that sounds douchey. Forget that. Just thank you.
Perez also stands out as Montoya. It's fun to see her cast as the grown-up, grounded character among a crew of much younger women, and considering what a prominent figure this character often becomes in the Batman mythology, I hope they've signed her for more movies than this. Mary Elizabeth...
Yeah, I have no idea what her character is in the Batman mythology, but whatever.
Winstead also gets to deliver a very fun, different than usual turn as Huntress, and Trini Smollett-Bell is very impressive new spin on Black Canary. Like I said, in terms of the Birds of Prey themselves, this is more of a hi, we exist light introduction.
Impressive new spin on Black Canary? Really? I don't know how Black Canary was in the comics, but in this, she's kind of like, my mother died, I'm disenfranchised, and I'm poor and shit. That whole fucking shit. Like they can't write anything more different for a black chick. You know what I'm saying? Johnny Boy. Oh wait, no, I already read that one. My bad. My super chat is fucking slow sometimes. The whole chat is sometimes it lags. But whatever. Like, it's like the only black chick in the movie, and she's like, oh, well. I mean, the Asian girl is poor and shit. But she's like the quintessential, like sneaky, conniving, not conniving, but like sneaky and mischievous Asian kid character, like Short Round. As soon as I saw her picking pockets and shit, I was like, oh my god, it's Short Round. They're really short round. They're short rounding her. I'm like, oh my god. Neo Mix, whoa, you're live. Yep, I am. Oh, Silver Dogs, $2 super chat. Hey, it's not the, it's the not as good, the Sonic movie. Wait, what? Well, thanks for the super chat. That didn't make much sense, but thank you.
For what they might grow into later than a full-on debut. But it is a set of solid, fun performances. The show floor, though, belongs to Robbie's Harley Quinn, and to the degree that she really has forced this sucker through the studio as a showcase for everything she's capable of, you can see the work all there on screen. This is an all-singing, all-dancing, all kung fu fighting, shotgun blasting, gun...
Yeah, I'll wait to give that praise to, the Suicide Squad movie that James Gunn is making. I'll wait for that. Oh, shit. Elias Basha, $2 super chat. He reminds me of Adam from College Humor. I don't know who that is, but he sounds like a jerk off if Movie Bop reminds you of him.
Gunfighting, roller skating, car chasing, stunt leaping, joke telling, cry laughing, screaming.
Roller skating, she barely even does that in this movie.
Every other emotion in between. Look what I can do. Resume performance for the ages. She works so hard.
Resume performance of the ages.
Possibly embody this.
All right, now, I love Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. Okay, I do. But in this movie, they made her annoying as hell. I liked her in Suicide Squad. Didn't like her in this. Not that her performance was really bad. It's just the way she was written was not good. Alex Lee, $2 super chat. Hey, Jay Longbone, what is your favorite book and movie? Oh, God. I couldn't tell you. Well, I couldn't tell you what my favorite book is, but, like, favorite book I've read, like, in recent years has been Gone Girl. That was really clever, and I really like that shit. My favorite movie... That one's hard to pin down. I got a lot of favorite movies, but right now, one of my favorite movies is Cruel Intentions, because I've been thinking about that movie a lot lately. It's so great. It still holds up to this day. I love that fucking movie. Well acted, well written, as much as a movie like that can be. Really well shot. It's just an overall good movie. Oh, Caillou Biofrage, $1.99 super chat. Movie Bob, the guy Andrew Dodson looks up to. I know that guy. That little cartoon bear motherfucker.
Version of Harley Quinn. I almost kind of forget that she already got the part. Now, it helps that Yan turns out to be a hell of an action director, knowing when to go with long takes, hard cuts, and makes... Speaking of those long cuts, one of them looks like shit. I'm sorry. There's sometimes where the acting is not directed well. Like I said, that last scene, when they're in that fun house, it's not directed well, dude. You can have all the good choreography in the world. I mean, they had John Wick's choreographers. Can't go wrong there, right? But if you got a shitty director, or like a below average director, it's not going to look good. And there are times where it looks good, and times where it really, really doesn't. So, she really knows how to direct action, motherfucker. Judicious use of time-lapse and rewind gimmicks to give the humorously overcomplicated story a sense of linearity. Birds of Prey is a raucous, deeply strange piece of punk...
If the story is difficult to follow, then it doesn't give it... It doesn't make the story more linear, then. You can't say... Hold on, rewind that. But you can't have it both ways, Bob.
Look what I can do. Resume performance for the ages. She works so hard proving that she and only she can possibly embody this version of Harley Quinn. I almost kind of forget that she already got the part. Now, it helps that Yan turns out to be a hell of an action director, knowing when to go with long takes, hard cuts, and makes judicious use of time-lapse and rewind gimmicks to give the humorously overcomplicated story a sense of linearity. Birds of Prey is a raucous...
You can't have it both ways. It can't... Oh, it has a sense of linearity, even though it's really fucking confusing. It gives a sense of linearity. Like, what the fuck does that even mean, Bob? That doesn't mean anything. Oh, Bri-Fi, $2 super chat. Have you watched all... God damn it. If you watched all of the Neil Breen movies? No, I can't. I haven't really watched any of them. I just watched reviews of them. Because I don't think I can even get through that shit. I just can't. It's just too ridiculous to fucking watch.
It's a deeply strange piece of punk rock pop art that's probably as close as anyone has come to making a Takeshi Miike or Sion Sono movie or a trauma flick at a studio budget in years.
What the fuck? I don't know. Look. I don't know what Tromo is. I don't know what any of the shit he just said is. But come on. Get the fuck out. Even I know that's bullshit. And I haven't seen one movie or one piece of media from any of those motherfuckers. And even I'm like, nah, that sounds like bullshit.
Years, and I especially appreciate the way it balances a thoroughly female-forward perspective while still committing to being as gleefully violent as any other R-rated action or think dead.
What was so female perspective about this again? Because I didn't sense that. I mean, yeah, the lead villain is a fucking misogynist, and Victor Zsasz is too. Because of course you can't have any diversity of storytelling or characterization at all. But yeah, they're both fucking misogynistic assholes. And that was the only thing female forward about it. Like, it's just like women against misogynistic bully villain. That's it. Oh, shit. Silver Dog, $2 super chat. The new Black Canary costume is actually terrible. Yes, it is. It's very, yeah. She's wearing these fucking these bell-bottom type pants. Oh, Phantom of the Night. John Wick's action worked not just because of the choreography, but because the director was also Keanu's stunt double, so he knows action in and out. Yeah, basically. And plus, like he said this chick was a first-time director. It shows.
Pool with kind of a glitter bomb aesthetic. So yeah, I'm giving this one a 9 out.
Oh god. I'm not saying that she's terrible, but like this movie her directing isn't great. He said he gave it a 9 out of 10. Okay, yeah, some of the plot. Okay, the plot doesn't make sense. But this is a girl power movie. I got a big ass hunk of wood watching this. I want these ladies to sit on my dick, so I'm giving it a 9 out of 10.
I think Deadpool with kind of a glitter bomb aesthetic. So yeah, I'm giving this one a 9 out of
10. Deadpool with a glitter. Deadpool actually had the balls to actually kill people. Like, there's some dead characters in there, and like there's some fucked up violence in this movie, but it's not enough to be like, oh, this is R-rated. Like, this is a rated R movie right here. Goddamn. It seemed like the R rating, I think, was an afterthought. I don't think they were gonna go into it with an R rating. I think it was just like, okay, R-rated movies are doing well nowadays. We gotta insert some shit to give it that R-rated feel. Because it didn't feel like an R-rated movie to me. I know what R-rated movies feel like. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, me and my green screen outline are giving this a 9 out of 10. Look at... Oh my god, light your videos better so you don't show up with a nice green glow, you asshole.
10, very recommended.
You look like a big ass bowl of green jello.
Recommended, check it out.
Series creator, Bob Shipman, and I don't think... I'm not sticking my middle finger up at you guys, I'm looking at this text. I don't think this, text is well centered. I don't know. It just looks weird. It looks off for some reason. But but now, we gotten the Birds of Prey shit out of the way. Even though there is a video of him explaining Birds of Prey, I don't want to... Who knows, we might go to that next, but... but he also reviewed Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Now, hang on. I'm going to give my thoughts about that before we get into this. Sonic the Hedgehog was actually pretty good. I mean, it wasn't fantastic, but it's a good start in terms of where video game movies need to go. Like, it didn't insult the intelligence of their audience too much. They actually listened to fans' gripes and concerns, and they act accordingly. Like with because Sonic was looking like a hellscape nightmare when the first trailer came out. But then they oh shit, God, they're right. This does look like shit. And then they went back in. And they delayed the movie a few months, and they fucking changed it because they actually gave a shit about what the fans' input was. That's a step in the right direction. There's some good in-jokes. It's funny most of the time. Some jokes don't fucking land. That's to be expected. There's some well-written themes in the movie that I appreciated. And there's some music from the first Sonic game from, I think, the Green Hill Zone. There's this soft piano version of it in the movie. It actually sounds pretty good. I kind of lit up when I heard it. When I realized what I was listening to, I kind of lit up a little bit. Really, okay. But yeah, overall, it was a pretty good movie. It wasn't incredible, but like I said, it's a good starting off point for where the franchise can go. Because I'm hoping that they only get better as the movies continue, because it's going to be a whole franchise. You know it is. Oh, Neo Mix asked, is it better than Detective Pikachu? I haven't even seen that either, because I have no interest in Pokemon shit, so I was just like, nah. Oh, Caillou Biophrage. Oh, he hated this movie mainly because he's obsessed with Mario and treats Sonic like personal Satan. Oh my god. Okay, let's get. Actually, hold on. Oh, I'll let it play a little bit, but I'm gonna get a pillow for my back.
What? Did you think this was gonna be good?
You think it's gonna be good? Oh. Because I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna be whack at first too. Like, despite them change, even after them changing Sonic's look, I was like, this is still gonna be trash. I had no faith in this project. Like, I even released a video going through the whole IMDb, giving it going through it with a fine-tooth comb, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be garbage. I can tell it's gonna be trash, but it turned out to be pretty good. Like I said, not great, but it's pretty good for the genre, both genres, like kids movies and video game movies. Like, it surpassed most of the movies in both genres. That's what I'll say. Because usually movies in those two genres are, like, in recent years have been trash. Like the Smurfs, Minions, what else? Ugh. What are those other little fucking things? Trolls? Oh my god. All trash. All pandering garbage. But Sonic kind of like, it gives it a charm, and it's kind of self-aware a little bit. And it doesn't take itself too seriously, all that shit. But Trolls, like, those other movies, the Smurfs, they don't take themselves seriously either, but it's in a bad way. Like, they actually don't give a shit about making a good movie. Or making a movie that's heartfelt, or has good characters and shit. But anyway, well, I'm rambling. Let's get back to this.
So a year later than it was supposed to come out, because people on the internet got mad that the blue rat didn't look enough like the blue rat in the video game, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, God. Oh, boy. You got mad because he didn't look good. Well, yeah. Yeah, Bob, when you're partaking in a visual medium, and the visuals you're getting look like shit, and they want you to pay money for that shit, you're damn right I'm gonna fucking complain. You're damn right. People are not gonna spend $20 to see a movie that looks like shit. So watch something that's gonna be a strain on their eyes for an hour and a half. It ain't happening. Oh wait, Neomix says if you haven't seen Another Life on Netflix, you need to. It will make you want Batwoman to come back to your screen. Oh, damn. It must be that bad. But anyway. Like, thanks for this suggestion. I'll look into that. But anyway. He's just so offensive to look at. Like, how... He took those ropes that people use to wrap pork loins, or like just like roast? It looks like he tried to give himself a facelift with that. And that's why his cheeks are so sucked in, despite him not having fucking any bone definition in his face. Anyway, let's get back to this shit. But yeah, people complain because they're not going to spend $20 on a movie that they're going to have nightmares about. people complain, like, it's a visual medium and the visuals look like shit, so people naturally complain. Bob, like, you're a movie reviewer, you should fucking know this.
Hedgehog is now in theaters as a pretty bad, largely forgettable, paint-by-numbers formula studio family comedy with twice the expensive blue rat that looks a little bit more like it did in the 90s, which it was.
Silver Dog, $2 super chat. Wear a fucking button-down shirt or no jacket, Bob.
Was based on, and I.
Yeah, he looks like he used to work at a goddamn. Oh god. Like he used to work at Google, and then he got fired. He's one of those like douchey computer programmer assholes who were just like really, really laid back. I wear a suit, but I wear a t-shirt under it. I wear a Battlestar Galactica t-shirt under my suit. That means I'm really cool and laid back and trendy.
I don't know what else to tell you. It's exactly the same terrible movie as Hop, the Smurfs, Alvin and the Chipmunks.
No, it is not. You going way too far, Blob.
Smurfs, Alvin and the Chipmunks.
No way. No. No. Hell no. It's the exact same movie. Get the fuck out of here. Even you don't believe that shit. Even you don't believe that garbage. The Smurfs and the Chipmunk movies had no soul whatsoever. They were just made because, well, kids like high-pitched voices. They like little, small, cute things. They like a lot of colors and movement and activity. And that's why we're going to make it. They didn't give a shit about anyone who might have grown up with these properties. They didn't give a shit about making characters. They just made the shit because kids like small, cute things that are colorful. That is it. But Sonic, on the other hand, they had the fans in mind through and through while making a fucking, like, paint-by-numbers family film. Which is, there's nothing fucking wrong with that. As long as it's competent. There's nothing wrong with a paint-by-numbers movie, as long as you are enjoying yourself. And as long as it's overall, like I said, competently made. I don't even see what the fucking problem is. It's just paint-by-numbers. Shut the fuck up. Ain't nothing fucking wrong with that, as long as there's some heart in it. But there's no heart in Smurfs and Alvin and the Chipmunks and fucking Hop. Those movies are shit. At least with Sonic the Hedgehog, like I said before, there's heart, and they don't insult their fucking fan base. That's another thing. That's why Sonic is doing so well, and these movies fucking flopped. At least, well, I think a couple of them flopped. I think some of them did make a lot of money, but doesn't really say much. You know, fucking Star Trek made a lot of money. 2 of the worst Star Wars movies made a lot of money. Actually, all these shitty Star Wars movies made a lot of money. Doesn't really mean anything. I mean, they flopped based on the money they put into the films. But yeah, those Star Wars movies fucking flopped. Well, they still... fuck. I meant they still made a lot of money despite flopping. Shelby MD, $5 super chat. Looks like he tried to get into the Nostalgia Critics crew, but failed the audition. Yeah, they got a lot of those motherfuckers in their group, don't they? Like, I wear a suit, but not really.
Chipmunks, Peter Rabbit, the first Scooby-Doo, Mac and Me, Garfield, literally.
I think some people might disagree with him on the first Scooby-Doo movie. I'm not a fan of it, but I've heard people kind of defend that movie. Let's say they enjoy it, but whatever, let's move on.
Every other movie where a studio paid for a popular licensed character that didn't really have that much of a concept to back it up for a feature and said stick it in a car next to a B-list actor and see if that's a movie. But we're supposed to care marginally more because it's Sonic the Hedgehog, and that was a hot second back in the mid-1990s where that was a very big deal in video games. Look, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm recovering from a severe sickness that's left my vocal...
A severe sickness called diabetes. And my own inflated sense of self-worth. it's terminal. I won't be actually I won't be recovering. It's it's really aggressive and spreading fast. I might not have that much time left until it kills me. Oh wait, Silver Dog said, did you know that the STH movie was called homophobic? I don't know what the STH movie is. Oh, Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Okay, never mind. It was called homophobic. For fucking what? For what? Okay, what the fuck was... Oh, people are just fucking soft brain motherfuckers. Homophobic for what? I don't get that. Alright, let's get back.
Vocal cords pretty well shredded, and I honestly resent the fact that I'm having to tax them more to further explain to you why a movie that's almost no chance of being good isn't good. But anyway.
It's no chance of being good. Like I believe that shit when I first saw the IMDb and the details behind it and the trailer, like everyone else. We all thought it was gonna be shit. The movie Bob was like, it's still shit. It's shit because I have no investment in this character. I had no investment in the video games in the 90s, so it's shit. And well, let's see what he says about it. Let's see if he actually has some thought-provoking critiques of this film.
Since it would be charitable to suggest that Sonic has ever had a coherent backstory of his own in the games, the movie just unironically borrows the same E.T.-like mold that was already roundly mocked in the movie Paul and follows it beat for beat without a hint of self-awareness or self-respect. Sonic is a teenage, I guess, speed-powered alien from an unnamed animal planet who escapes to Earth ostensibly to protect his supposed powers via dimension-hopping magic rings. He hides out in a small town in Montana for years as a rarely seen local cryptid, developing a wacky, lonely guy persona, and through an overly complicated series of events accidentally manages to expose himself to government alien hunters and zap.
It's not complicated. Wait. What the fuck? I understand how
developing a wacky, lonely guy persona, and through an overly complicated series of events accidentally manages to expose himself to government alien hunters and zaps his magic teleport.
It's not fucking complicated. He had a rate. Well, he had a moment of he had an emotional moment. He blew out the whole fucking town's electricity. The government wanted to check it out, see what the fuck was going on. And they hired this, like, Robotnik's fucking nutty ass. And then the more Robotnik knew what he was, or researched him, the more he wanted to catch him because he was fascinated by what the fuck he was. It's not complicated. It's not complicated. And then, like, basically Robotnik is just obsessed with him throughout the whole movie. It's not complicated, Bob. Like, oh, it's paint by numbers, it's a kid's movie, it's just schlock, but it's so overly complicated for you. I mean, I'm not surprised by that, considering you have you have only a quarter of the intelligence of a child. But goddamn, like, what? Anthony Scioli, $2 super chat. I'll give him this. He didn't compare it to Hop. Yeah, he did. He said it was just like Hop. he mentioned it. See, he talks so goddamn fast and you can't fucking hear what he's saying. But he did reference Hop. Nerdbane, $2 super chat. Bob got that corona in his throat. Oh, because the coronavirus. Oh, shit. I'm praying that shit doesn't come to fucking Chicago or anywhere in Illinois. Even though I think it is kind of near us. But I don't think it's really spread anywhere, so...
safety rings across the country to San Francisco for some reason, while also temporarily disabling his speed powers, meaning he has to enlist the help of a hapless local sheriff, played by James Marsden, to transport him to the base.
Wait,
teleport
what?
to safety rings for years as a rarely seen local cryptid, developing a wacky, lonely guy persona, and through an overly complicated series of events accidentally manages to expose himself to government alien hunters and zaps his magic teleport to safety rings across the country to San Francisco for some reason, while also temporarily disabling his speed powers, meaning he has to enlist the help of a hapless local sheriff, played by James Marsden, to transport him to the Bay City in order to get...
He doesn't lose his speed powers. What the fuck are you talking about? No, he loses his teleportation rings. his teleportational dimensional rings, whatever the fuck you want to call them. But yeah, he loses those and he has to go to San Francisco to get them back. He did not lose his speed powers. He's such a fucking moron. Bob! What are you doing, son? What you doing, kid? Oh, Anthony Scioli, $2 super chat. I missed that part. Fuck him. But yeah. Bob fucked up right there. He said he lost his speed powers. No, he didn't. He lost his rings. His rings are guides to other dimensions, or like basically like portals to other dimensions. That's what he lost. He did not lose his speed powers. Did he just fucking forget him zip zooming and rip roaring throughout the entire fucking movie until he got him? Idiots! Bob! What you doing, Bob? I'm really confused. I'm looking at Rozzy. I'm live chat with me, that account. I don't know if that's spam or not. Oh my god. I'm not sure if this is a spam account or not. Yeah, alright. It's time to get rid of this person. Shit. Damn it. Okay, I think this bitch is gone. Alright, I think this person's... Alright, she's gone. I reported this person and then hid their messages, so we shouldn't see shit for a while. Alright, getting back to the shit. But Bob, he's so dumb. He got a major fucking plot point completely wrong. Oh, Bob, you so stupid. Oh, Caillou Biophrage. He's so desperate to hate the movie that he just lies about what happens in it. That's some spite right there. Yep. Idiots.
Get off-world before he's captured by Jim Carrey's increasingly manic Dr. Robotnik, which, yes, means that this is another movie where the money spent on animating a CGI main character and largely pre-visualized action sequences is saved by having most of the rest of the film take place in a generic-looking small-town backlot and overcast interstate highway. Oh, but one nice thing is that even though it's otherwise a by-the-numbers family comedy with a road trip setting, they don't insert that same pointless scene from every other version of this, you know, where the characters randomly decide to hang out in a biker bar and dance, ride a mechanical bull, and have a dumb fight scene
for no, it's an ironic. They really did do that, and he's being ironic right now.
No reason. No, I'm kidding. They do exactly that. Like, this is a Steve Guttenberg movie.
Oh my god! Like, who edits your fucking videos? You got whole words cut off. Fuck you.
From 1987. Now, the main selling points
here
that
is really bad. Look at that shit. How you gonna talk shit about movies being bad and your reviews look like this?
For no reason. No, I'm kidding. They do exactly that. Like, this is a Steve Guttenberg movie from 1987.
Look at this. Look at this fucking shit. It's all off center. What? How the fuck did you fuck this up? Oh, you asshole. Everything he does wrong, you just want to be like, you got no sympathy for him. You just want to call him an asshole and move on. Like, you fucking idiot. Get better. Do better!
Now, the main selling points here are supposed to be Jim Carrey and Sonic himself, and Sonic isn't really much of a character in this. He doesn't strike me as familiar to any version of himself from the games or cartoons. He doesn't have a personality beyond clingy and whiny. There's no real sense of what he's...
Really? Okay. Because usually, I think what people don't realize about characters like this is He's very talkative and clingy because he's basically alone. And he's only had himself to talk to. That's why he's such a chatterbox in this fucking movie. So yeah, that's why he's clingy, is because he's been alone for most of his fucking life. And so he gets attached to, I mean, that was established in the beginning of the movie. He basically stalks people and makes up like little backstories for him because he is desperately fucking lonely. That's a character, Bob. That is actually a fucking character. Holy shit. You are dumbo. You are dumb sauce. Dumb shit. Nerdbane, $5 super chat. What the hell is wrong with Bob? Is he freebasing his insulin? I don't know what's wrong with Bob. He has horseradish up his rectum for some reason. He is starting to inject donut frosting into his veins, and it might be making him a little silly.
He's meant to be or doing, ever established or discovered. I guess we're supposed to like him because he looks like a stuffed animal, basically, but...
Like, see, yeah, you were just trying to hate this movie, and judging by the downvotes, people noticed. He is trying to hate this movie so much.
He mostly hangs around with adults who act uncomfortable and weird around him, and he only ever interacts with a child once, which is cute, and kind of feels like maybe that should be the movie. Like, conceptually, what does a hedgehog...
Okay, so at first, it's a pay-by-numbers kids movie, whatever. He should only hang out with kids, like, as if that would be any better. Like, having one kid act childish with... Like, we've seen that fucking movie, too, where the CGI puppet hangs out with kids. We've seen that, too. And in my opinion, it'd be more nauseating. Plus, someone's got to do some driving and some traveling. There's some shit in the plot you wouldn't be able to do without an adult. Plus, you'd have to, like, you know, you got to think about the kids in the movie. If they interact with strange adults, you got to make that work and have some kind of realism. But whatever.
Have to do with a police officer. You can sort of feel the filmmakers leaning on Carrie to step in and save this thing as Robotnik, and he'd clearly be trying, but there's nothing for even the king of stretching a premise to work with here. They've removed the gimmick of the villain turning animals into robots, so there's nothing for him to work with. He's just a mad...
Well, he's just in the opening stages of being Robotnik here. He's not Robotnik. He doesn't even, like, turn animals into machines, man! Well... You can clearly tell that he's not at that stage of villainy yet, Bob. What are you talking about, Bob?
Scientist who makes drone tech for the government, and he's a weird, spazzy narcissist because he is. There's no center to him. We're not sure if he's supposed to be an actual threat or just a buffoon, and that's really a problem with the whole movie Summarize.
It's also a problem with you, Bob, because that's exactly how people see you. He's a fucking spastic narcissist. We don't know if he's a danger to anybody or just a fucking buffoon. Yeah, that's you. That's you! Shelby MD, $5 super chat. I can imagine him alone, mad, arms crossed, double chin, engaged in the theater while little kids are enjoying the movie. and he goes over their shoulder and steals their popcorn and their candy and shit. You little fucking bastard. Like, you little fucking bastard. You don't eat all the calories. That's mine. It's for me.
We don't understand who anyone is, why they're doing what they're doing, what needs to be accomplished, why we're supposed to care. I never even gave a shit whether Sonic lived or died, which is a problem when the soundtrack starts insisting I'm supposed to. And you know, for all the money they supposedly spent on the CGI, none of the effects look appreciably better than an average network TV show, regardless whether you think Sonic himself looks better now or not. So I don't even feel like giving it points for that. So I'll go...
Have you seen, like, network TV shows with this level of special effects, like Supergirl? Batwoman? No, Bob. Like the DC TV shows? No. This looks entirely way better than that. You lying, Bob. You're lying to yourself and you're lying to us.
2 out of 10 for this, because I think I laughed like twice, but you know what this made me think of more than anything else? Howard the Duck. It's the exact same movie as Howard.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh, like, what kind of, like, animal movies that are really bad can I compare to this? Oh, Hop, the Smurfs, Howard the Duck. Booyah, baby! Film criticism, bitch! Now get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna go drink some chicken grease.
Howard the Duck, and just as bad as Howard the Duck, but at least Howard the Duck, while being bad, was also weird and sketchy and a little bit sleazy and had an actual terrifying villain completely.
Yeah, so this kids movie, for kids, which he said is for kids, should have titties, should be a little sleazy and shit. For kids, for fucking kids.
Appropriate for a kids movie because it was actually trying to do something of its own deranged little way, whereas this is
showing duck titties is so different. You just took a woman and made her, you just took a naked woman with titties and made her a duck. That's so special. That's so innovative. Such innovative filmmaking.
Just trying to exist.
Man, Bob loved them duck titties. Like, I love Peking duck and I love chicken breasts. But they're like duck breasts. Like, it's a double treat for me. And plus, I just love motorboating. Like, it's all good, man. It's all good in the hood. It's plentiful. Bob the Slob is getting his... Bob the Slob is getting his grease on, baby.
This is this bland, flat, basic, off-the-shelf pablum, meeting just the minimum basic requirements of being a movie because they paid for the rights to Sonic and had to release something eventually. So here it is, Sonic the Hedgehog, the even worse version.
It's such a piece of shit. It's so soulless and corporate. They just made it because they had the rights to it. But yet they fucking took the Sonic design and had enough patience to set the movie back a couple months so they could fix it. But it's so corporate and cold, right? I'm telling you one thing right now. If all they cared about was money, they just would have released the movie the way it is. And that would have been that. And we would have been looking at that ugly ass fucking abomination. And we would have that to look forward to. It would have put the death nail into video game movies forever if they had kept that shit. You cannot tell me, after them changing the design and shit, you can't go and tell me, oh, this is just an average corporate fucking Hollywood movie now. No. You can't just tell me that there's no heart in this. When they took, like I said, they listened to the complaints and they took the time to make the changes. I don't buy that, Bob. And he got a lot of fucking nerve when he's like he's king, he's like king fat consumer. He is Papa Consumer. He over here, oh, this is just a fucking studio movie. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Of Howard the Duck.
It's just like Howard the Duck. Fuck off. How can it be just like Howard the Duck? When you just said Howard the Duck was more innovative and more creative because it has duck titties. Shut the fuck up.
Sonic the Hedgehog, the even worse version of Howard the Duck.
Even though Howard the Duck is somehow better because duck titties. Get the fuck out of here. Leaf Strike, $4.99 Super Chat. His eyebrows look drawn on. Yeah, he drew them on with Hershey's chocolate. And the only reason why they look so dark is because they've just been festering there for years. Oh, let's look at this top comment. Well, not top comment, but it's on the top. So let's just read it. On Movie Bob's review. Tim Hoffman says, just got out of the movie, and I gotta say, Bob, this isn't a fair assessment. It's certainly not perfect, but if you're going to criticize it, have something more substantial than it's a generic run of the mill bad family comedy. There were a few scenes where the writing felt sloppy. I felt like Ben Schwartz and Jim Carrey practically carried the whole film since the other human characters weren't interesting in my opinion. There were only one or two moments I thought the animation felt a bit stiff, some invasive product placement, but other than that, the movie works decently. well for what it is. A campy family action romp with some decent jokes that has callbacks to deeper lore from the comics and games, while delivering a story I'd expect from Sonic Team. It honestly reminded me of the adventure games. I thought it was at least a 6 out of 10, maybe a 7 out of 10 for what it accomplished. Still better than the countless other video game movies I've seen. Yeah, Tim Hoffman basically rounds it up very nicely. But yeah, Bob the Slob. Does anyone call him that yet? Or am I the first one to come up with that? Bob the Slob. Patent pending. Remember, you heard that shit here. If you haven't heard it anywhere else, you heard it here. So I'm just throwing that out there. All right, now we got some other shit to look at. My fucking jaw hurts from listening to this motherfucker. What was it? What was I gonna do next? Oh yeah, the non-binary haircut video. Oh god, that's gonna be some shit. Yeah, basically there's this video making the rounds on Twitter of this non-binary guy talking about it's so hard to get a haircut in this society because where do I go? Let's just, fuck it, let's just watch it. Why am I describing it? And we can just watch it.
A haircut. It's really that simple. But simplicity seems to jump out the window when I head out the door into our society, which has a limited capacity for people who don't fit the norm.
What? It's hair. It's a haircut. Just get what most people fucking do when they want a specific haircut? They either take a screen cap of the ideal haircut they want, or rip a page out of a magazine or some shit like that, or just describe it to them, and they'll fucking put it in your head, and they'll cut it the way you want it because they want to make money. They don't give a shit about who you are. As long as your hair isn't fucking torn to shreds to the point where they can't even do anything with it, or you're not an asshole, they're gonna do your hair and just get that money because they don't give a shit about who you are. All society, there's just nowhere to get my hair cut. There's nowhere for someone like me to get my hair cut. Bullshit. The haircut you got now is so fucking basic. Everyone has that haircut now. Oh, I'm so different, yet I have, the top haircut that people have been wearing since 2017. Shut up!
And we're normally offered female or male.
No, you're not! Just go anywhere and get your fucking haircut. Yeah.
The box of a tick. Please make yourself fit. But I'm more that other.
He looks like he looks like... Oh god, he looks like a rat. It's such a standard insult, but yeah, he does. He looks like a rat. Oh god. Yeah, he looks like a cartoon rat. He looked like some kind of fucking Disney Pixar creation. He's got the buck teeth. He's got everything, like the glasses that they put on to make him look extra cute for the kids. Just awful.
That's even an option. Like I'm some thing on the outside, existing beside the world as it rolls by, all pink and blue.
Fuck off! With this fucking slam poetry shit. The world is like pink and blue, and I'm somewhere in between. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, these gender specials, they just love to think there's no one else like me in the world. That's why they do this shit. Because they don't want anyone else, they don't want to be like anyone else. But in actuality, they are like anyone else. I'm a guy who likes to wear a skirt every now and then. Yeah, we have those too. Plenty of those. I'm a girl who likes to wear pants every now and then. That's like every girl. Every girl wears pants every now and then. You ain't special. Nicole Batista says, you think he looks like a rat boy from the I'm Dating 4 Guys video? No, he's not that rat-like. I mean, Come on, like that dude is basically it's just an alley dwelling creature. There's no going back for him. He's full on rat. This dude is clearly like a rat human hybrid. Neo Mix, J Longbone, it's a female, right? Now that's a guy. It's clearly a guy. Silver Dogs, I'm not sure how difficult this haircut is anyway. Just shave the sides and then do fuck all with the leftover. Scaled, why do they keep zooming in on his mouth? Yeah, I guess they want us to see the leftover bits of Gouda in the crack of his teeth.
In this society entirely divisible by two into woman and man. But I relate most to that ampersand. And I need
the and. I mean, if there was a third gender, if there was, you probably would.
A haircut. So,
but you were clearly a fucking dude. It's clear that you're a dude. You're not. No one's born in between. You put that on yourself. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. You put this shit on yourself, and now it's everyone else's fucking fault that you're basically a basket case. You have to abide by my demands. Because the world is just so man and woman. It's just hair, dude. You can go anywhere and get that hairstyle you got now. Almost every fucking person on Earth has it now, or has had it. You are not special.
Option 1 is the salon.
Salon.
That womanly world of perfumed femininity.
I love how they put that in text. Perfumed femininity.
Perfume.
And like every time he like fucking sighs and looks up, I just get so annoyed. Like, it's so condescending.
Femininity, with which I feel like I have little affinity. Or
because you're a guy.
Option 2 is the barbers, which isn't much better since this voice and these swells in my chest make me feel like an infiltrator.
An infiltrator, but you are a guy though. Just because you're not a masculine guy doesn't make you not a guy. But every time I go in there, they're just talking about their girlfriends and sports, and I just feel like an infiltrator. Then don't fucking listen to them then. You're there to get your hair cut, not to make friends. And it's not like you make friends anyway. Let's be honest. With how fucking whiny you are, you ain't making friends in the first fucking place. So just sit down and get your fucking haircut. That haircut you got there, you know damn well in every male barbershop, they do that. That fucking haircut is like the #1 top seller. You ain't special. Like so many other fucking people have that haircut.
But barbers or salon when I get to the chair. Before we can even touch on my hair, there's this question which hangs there unuttered and awkward that made all the more awkward when they say, I know this is awkward. And through the mirror they ask if I'm a boy or a girl. Am I trans? Am I gay? And I don't know what to say.
Am I the only one who doesn't believe that people go up to him and randomly ask him that? I never had a barber. I've never seen like, oh, you're a guy, bro. That's never a fucking... That's never a prerequisite for getting a haircut. They just fucking cut your hair. Why would the fuck, like, I mean, they do have to make conversation every now and then. Like, if you got, like, one of those really outgoing, talkative, hairstylists. But I don't see anyone, like, before, like, he's making it seem like, oh, I need to know your gender, your sex, or whatever, before I put even a comb through your hair. And you know damn well that doesn't happen. Come on.
Sometimes I pick my labels to make other people feel okay. But it's never enough to say where I'd like to be trimmed or shaved. They need to know my sex.
You're a fucking lie. You's a lie. You's a lie.
How else can they charge the appropriate rate?
Oh my god, no, that's why he brought this shit up. Fuck you. Really? We going like from non-binary shit to talking about the fucking wage gap. Are you serious?
My sex. How else can they charge the appropriate rate? I'm sure you've seen the signs. Gents trim £5, women's trim 9. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, women have more hair, usually. And there's a lot more shit that needs to be done to their hair. That's usually what they want to be done with their hair. Yeah. Yeah. Because dudes don't give a shit about split ends. They don't give a shit about growth and shit. Like, yeah, I'm sure with black men and black women it's different too. Because black women, we always gotta, like, think about, like, yeah, like I said, split ends, new growth and shit. Sometimes, like, someone goes in there after growing their hair out for 5 years, and that shit, split ends will be all over the place. And they gotta get, like, at least 2 inches cut off. Yeah, so it takes more fucking work. Oh, yeah, and sometimes they need different treatments, like, conditioners, or, like, what the fuck, like, hair growth tonics and shit. If they got some damage, some heat damage, it's a whole fucking issue. Women's hair. But dudes' hair, like, usually they only go in, they get it cut. Of course, they'll get it washed. Probably not conditioned, I don't know. But they'll go in, they'll get it cut. It only lasts a minute because they don't got that much hair, usually. And that'll be it. And maybe they'll get a beard trim, something like that. But it's not that much hassle. I mean, it depends on what you want. But, like, if we're talking about, like, just general man-woman shit, yeah, it takes more. Our shit takes more effort. That's just the way it is. It's not because they're charging you more because, oh, we got a vagina in this bitch. Let's pull out we'll pull out a bunch of quarters out of her snatch. They're just treating her like just fucking barbers treating the woman's pussy like a fucking ATM. Like, ha, money, money, money. Just squeeze her tit, have a bunch of quarters fall out. But, like, yeah, motherfuckers act like that's the way, like, it's because of sexism and not because women's hair just takes more maintenance. That's it. It's as simple as that.
Matter how I define anyway when the hair on our head's charged by what's between our legs. And
fuck off. I can't stand you. Elvic, 279 super chat. I had to pay female price as a man with thick hair. Yeah, like I said, it depends on what your hair is like or what you want. But it doesn't, they're not charging you based on your fucking gender. I don't know what this motherfucker's talking about. Sierra Gruzd? Don't they know that there's a lot more problems in the world to worry about than a haircut? No. And like I've said before, like, a lot of Americans, like, not all of us, of course, but there's, like, that subset of America where people just love to hijack oppression. They just love to think they're oppressed because their comfy little Western world gets disrupted just a little bit by, like, a little minor inconvenience. It's fucking hilarious. And this is that part of that subset I'm talking about. It's just so annoying. You are so privileged and you don't even fucking know it. Haircuts. People being fucking killed right now. Like in China, I think it's China. People are, I think, only allowed to have one girl in their household. And, like, they kill one. If they have more than one girl, they have to kill one or some shit. It was some fucked up shit like that. Some fucked up sexism like that. Well, yeah, like, try living in that country right now, especially with what's going on with the coronavirus. Try living there. Try living that life.
As usual, there always seems to be a higher price to pay for those who are female.
And I hate his smarmy ass face. Like, there seems to be a lot of women. A lot of the high prices seem to be because they're female. Get the fuck out! I can't stand this motherfucker.
And I know that the majority of people do feel safe in this divide.
I know you feel safe in this divide, but You know, you feel safe here, you fucking patriarchal piece of shit, but others, us gender specials, us oppressed people, do not feel the same. But get the fuck out of here. I
There's
hate
so
you.
much possibility if we trim a bit off our prejudices. And I know in the past few years things have been changing, and that is amazing. There's drag queens on TV and out queer celebrities, hormones and surgeries, but still.
But I still can't get the proper sloppy, like, shitty fade that I want because I'm afraid to cohabitate with people who fit in the gender binary. That's basically what this is about. Just say you're afraid of people and you have extreme anxiety and depression and shut the fuck up. James Baca, $5 super chat. I once went to the barber and they had to ask me the most awkward question: how do you want your hair? That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, Shelby MD, I swear to God, if the video ends with him showing a non-binary salon. Oh yeah, let's press play and find
Still
out.
too often, there's some of us standing, clutching our bladders stuck, trying to decipher which bathroom door symbol we better resemble.
If you were born a boy, go to the fucking boys' bathroom. Like if you're not trans, like transitioning into the gender you feel comfortable in, don't fucking complain about this shit. You just have a weird haircut and you're kind of a feminine guy. Go to the fucking men's bathroom. You baby. Like, it's so hard for people to just say, I have anxiety. I was bullied in high school and it resulted in me having high anxiety around people who are comfortable with themselves. So now I've self-inflicted this fucking oppression onto me because that's how I deal with that anxiety. Like, holy shit. Grow up. You fucking, like, I don't even think this is for real though. It's probably just a fucking actor pretending to be a non-binary person. Oh, August oxymoron. Bring back oppression. Yeah, I forgot about that word. Yeah, I want to make that a thing. Oppression. People think they're special because they're oppressed. And remember, that's my word. You heard it here. Patent pending. Overlord Chaos. He is 100% born female. That's the wokeness coming out of it.
Based on what we are wearing or
Wearing.
how brave we are feeling. There's day-to-day struggles people quietly battle, like finding a way to wear your own skin while navigating a world in which we don't always fit in. We're queer.
Oh my god, really? Did he really say that shit?
We don't always fit in. We're queer and we're here. And life can be
Oh my god. We're queer and we're here. Oh god.
tough out there. So do you have to make a fuss, or could you just cut our fucking hair?
No one's asking you what your gender is when you go get your haircut. You are so full of shit. Oh, look, possum reviews. His fucking response is at the top. That's not a real problem. You're just grasping for the social currency that comes with being a victim. Ding, 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 ding. And I love how they don't show the replies anymore. Like how many replies there are. Hang on, let me see if I can find them. I want to see how much this got ratioed. Fuck. I can't stand how they don't show the responses anymore. Like how many replies there are. Because they don't want, of course, God forbid you know, God forbid you see how much this got ratioed. Fuck it. Oh, Blair White. When life is too easy, so you need to fabricate some form of struggle. Mark Dice is right there. You need a psychiatrist, not a barber. Oh, Darren Johnson. Because no generation has ever thought of having haircuts that challenge gender stereotypes before. Yep, the 80s was full of that androgynous shit. But see, that's the thing. This generation just came up with new words for it because that's, it's been done. I'm just going to call myself non-binary. Like, motherfucker, like, when Culture Club came out, kids were all around doing this shit. Even before them. It's like, you're not special. You're not special, kid. Okay. We're done with that garbage. Motherfucker looks like a carrot-flavored rabbit. Anyway. Let's see. What else we got here? Oh, alright. Wait. How about my super rich boyfriend is twice my age? Another Barcroft video.
This is 53-year-old Simon. He fell in love with 23-year-old Ramus.
Oh, he came up.
Ramus looks like a fucking character from Riverdale. Ramus!
To be on the dance floor, and I thought,
Oh, wait a minute. Poison Dart 77, $10 super chat. Loving the Night of Cringe streams. Cheers, JL. Thank you, and thank you for the super chat. Matthew Cool says you're hair splaining. Scottish queer with haircut problems. Oh, right. Damn it. Okay. Oh, I swear. Just getting another water bottle. Stop splashing so much. God, I shouldn't have let him freeze so long. You ever notice, like, some of these age gap gay couples, like, one of them will look like a total Ken doll? Like they've been made up in some kind of laboratory.
he's a cute boy. I'll talk to him.
Due to Simon's wealth and the 30 years separating them in age, many have accused Ramus of being with Simon for his money and not for love.
How?
Oh yeah, that's not a good position for that picture. Wait.
For his money.
Yeah, that's not. It looks like you almost were about to blow him, but then someone said cheese, and I was like, oh, I have a picture, and you just posed for a picture right before. And right before you start slobbing on that knob, you turn to pose for a picture. That's what it looks like.
And not for love.
How can a 52-year-old want to date a 23-year-old? That's
well, it's that's kind of a dumb question. I think that should be the other way around, but that's just me.
And it's easy to understand why.
Do you think that I look good in this car?
I think I would make a reasonable birthday present for a good boy.
Oh, a good boy? That's not creepy at all. Oh, it's gotta be a nice present for a good boy. A good boy. Yeah, don't fucking... Your boyfriend's already really young. Don't say that. This sounds like you're getting your son a car. Oh, it sounds like a nice car for a good boy. This is so creepy.
This is the one.
Can the couple convince the world that their love is real?
All right. What car are we gonna take?
Oh, let's take the red car.
We're gonna take the Ferrari?
Yes, I'm just not sure where the keys are. I think you might have them.
Oh, yeah, you see how you pushed him away right there.
I think you might have them.
Like, he fucking pecked him, and he's like, oh, okay, that's enough. That's enough. It's a little too much affection in front of the cameras. I'm sorry, but if I'm really in love with somebody, like, I'm gonna be, like, there's gonna be some slobbering. There's gonna be some, like, overly affectionate moments. That peck shit? What the fuck was that? Like, all right, that's enough. You can go away now. You're done.
Let's go.
It's going to be a fun day. When did we meet? We met at the dance floor in the Hordern Pavilion, Mardi Gras, Sydney, March 2017. That's when we met.
We met in a nightclub and we found each other.
And we had a really nice night.
Oh my god, this
together.
is like the stereotypical loud shirt. Like, hold on, let me go back to that.
Yeah.
Like loud shirt. Look at this shit. Like the standard loud shirt. I think I may or may not own a sex trafficking ring in Guatemala. Type of rich guy shit. That's what he looks like. Or I pal around with Colombian cartels. Like, this motherfucker looks like he's up to some no good shit.
We had a really nice night together.
Yeah.
Oh wait, people are putting something in the chat. What the fuck? The hell is that? I saw some F's or something in the chat. What the hell happened? Why is everyone typing one? The hell? Okay, that's weird. Everyone's typing ones into the chat. Okay. And now two. What the hell? What y'all doing? Oh, we're saying one because we think he was underage when they met. Oh, poll. Okay. Okay. Wait, Overlord Chaos. J Longbone do a Batwoman episode 12 live reaction. I already reacted to it. The video came out like, what, yesterday? Yeah, you late, Overlord Chaos. It's out of my channel already.
All right, let's put the dogs out and get going.
Now, actually, I heard he met this dude when he was 20, 21. Or when he was like 20. So it's actually nice and legal, you know. We can't be too grossed out by it. But when he called him, oh, a good boy, that was fucking creepy as shit.
Oh, he came up to me on the dance floor and I thought...
Now, how you gonna be rich and wear those whack-ass... fucking... these whack-ass explorer shoes? Yeah, these are fucking... I excavate tombs in the jungle type shoes. Like, you're rich. Why are you wearing this shit? You should be wearing fucking dress shoes. That's some ugly shit.
Me on the dance floor and I thought, he's a cute boy. I'll talk to him.
He's a cute boy. Why not just say he's a cute guy? Why you gotta, like, accentuate the creepiness of the relationship? Why do you have to, like, put so much emphasis on him being a boy? It doesn't make... I don't like that shit. I'm trying to be on your side, nigga.
Okay. Ready? When Simon taught me how to drive a car about 2.5 years ago.
I taught him on this one.
He taught me on that one first, and
He didn't know how to drive a car when he was what? Well, you know what? I can't hate too much because I don't know how to drive a car either. So I can't hate that much. But, like, it's not like... the reason why I don't drive a car is because I'm afraid of driving cars. But you, why the fuck don't you know how to drive a car, nigga?
then I started.
This is why I have a feeling, okay, maybe they're lying about what age they met, what age he met him at. Maybe, I don't know. It just seems weird he didn't know how to drive a car. But like I said, I can't hate that much because some people just don't know how to drive a car like me.
And then I moved up. I upgraded to the Ferrari. My birthday's not until June, so we're just gonna go look at a couple cars. I want to look at the Z4 because it's cute and sporty. It's got 2 seats in it, and that's sort of like one of my dream cars. Just to have like a convertible sports car,
Man, he's
something
talking
like this.
He's talking with more fucking passion about the car than the relationship. That fucking peck he gave him, there was more passion in him talking about the car than that peck.
When Simon and Ramus first met, lasting love wasn't the assumed outcome.
Oh, when I first met Ramus, of course, I thought I can't date someone 30 years younger than me.
I can't date someone 30 years younger than me. Cecilia Ashbow, $5 super chat. Watching this to avoid the 28-year-old dude who asked me 18 not even 2 weeks ago after my dad died. So yeah, age gaps can be hella icky.
I think that I could be serious about someone this much younger than me.
But despite their awareness of the age gap separating them, deeper feelings developed quickly.
As I got to know him, I realised there's not really that much difference. We still think this, we feel a lot of things the same, we think the same.
And then all of a sudden I just sort of...
Yeah, but how come, like, this age gap shit, it's never based in anything meaningful? I mean, and not never, there was one Barcroft video that actually, y'all remember that one age gap Barcroft video I was watching where it was actually kind of sweet. She made a scrapbook for him and shit. And they actually talked about meaningful shit. Not about, my daddy's gonna get me a car. Like, motherfucker, there's nothing meaningful about this so far. 2 minutes in, and they haven't really talked about love, like, in a serious manner. Like, we're gonna get a car. Me and my daddy. Like, get the fuck out of here. There's been, like, one meaningful age gap relationship out of all these Barcroft videos.
Asked Simon, like, hey, like, are we exclusive now?
Gave it about 10 seconds thought and thought, hell yeah, why not? Let's give this a go.
Yeah, so we've been dating for 2.5 years now.
Yeah, it's affectionate. Like, he had his arms around him at first, then he just took it off and then patted his back like he was his son or some shit. Yeah, let's look at that. Oh, yeah, affectionate. No, never mind. I'm just patting you on the back. Like, were the cops around the corner or some shit?
I think this is the one.
All right, where are the keys?
I think I would make a reasonable birthday present for a good boy.
With an obvious difference in ages, people have been quick to make the wrong assumptions about the two of them.
The funniest things I think that we've had is, and often someone will come up to Sam and say, your dad's cool.
Oh, yeah. People always mistake him as my dad. Or, like, we'll get a delivery to the front door, and they'll be like, oh, Simon, but I'm like, oh, I'll be like, I'm Sam, and they'll be like, oh, is your dad home? I'm like, yeah, that's just my partner.
Now, come on, do we look like we could have come from the same genetics? Oh, I've had...
I mean, yeah, y'all both kind of got that weird brow thing. I don't know, yeah. Y'all kind of got a weird... You both got weird brows. Like, yeah, we're upper crust, and we have demons in your T-zone. It's all in the T-zone right there. Bri5, $5 super chat. Did you see Barcroft's vid on a woman dating a prisoner? Kind of. I got, there's like actually like a series of videos with that, but I found one that really made me laugh. We're gonna watch that, not right away, but I'm gonna watch another one first, another Barcroft video first, and then that one. So.
Look like we could have come from the same genetics. Oh, I've had a few Ferraris, quite a lot of Mercedes, some BMWs, and some Porsches.
You've had them all. Oh, the red interior. Oh, wow.
Wow, Tommy.
This is the one. I loved that one so much. That was perfect.
Yeah, I can feel the love he has for that car.
Yeah.
And due to those judgments, the couple started a YouTube channel, hoping to show the world the real side of
Oh,
their
this motherfucker's
relationship.
got a YouTube channel. That Caleb Anderson kid. And I think that this chick right here, well, you can't see it, right? It's not on camera. But this chick who's dating a 70-year-old dude, she's got a fucking YouTube channel. They all got YouTube channels. The fuck?
Have you seen these comments?
No. I haven't seen any comments. Slow down. Oh my God. I'm going.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome to our new video.
There's always a lot of positive comments, but we get a lot of negative comments as well. People judging me for being with him and people judging him for being with me. It comes from both directions.
It's funny, it's probably 1%, but that's one of the percent that you remember.
This one says, that old man looks like a huge sicko. I bet he's into satanic rituals.
What they are.
How can a 52-year-old
he got the eyebrows.
want to date a 23-year-old? That's sick.
Well, they need to just watch the channel and then they'll learn.
Yeah. I guess that's what they think. It doesn't really bother me. I do live a
when you're getting
luxurious
Porsches and
life.
shit, or BMWs and whatever, of course it's not gonna bother you. You getting paid and you getting piped. Of course it's not gonna bother you.
Totally gross. Well,
That's an opinion.
so is his profile picture. Age gap or income gap? Both. Definitely both. This is why we started a channel.
And we really wanted to...
He's always wearing those damn shoes. Look like he's about to go stomping around Jurassic Park. Look at this shit. Dr. Graham!
Positive light on it. I've never been much of a cook before, but it's one of the things Ramus has taught me is cooking. He is an awesome cook. The best. Oh, come in, gorgeous. You're looking fabulous.
Gosh, I've known Simon about 14 years, I'd say. I suppose I had doubts in the sense that I wouldn't say that I thought initially that it was going to be a serious relationship. Perhaps because of the age gap, that I thought it was going to be a long-term thing.
Coming over for lunch.
Thanks for being a part of this.
Part of our family.
Man, that spaghetti and meatballs looks fucking anemic as shit. It looks so basic. Where's the spices at? And there ain't enough sauce. What the fuck? Even our broke asses know how to put like some peppers in there. Oregano. This looks generic.
Part of our family.
You know when you see someone and there's a certain look between the couple, you know, how they almost finish each other's conversations and you realise like, wow, they're
really
in tune
creepy.
with each other. There's really a feeling there. And that was when I realised this is special.
Thank you so much, Tori.
Wait for that to melt. Fuck.
Their relationship might not be to everyone's taste, but these two are enjoying every minute of it.
Well, at least they're not like that Caleb Anderson shit, where he was basically a teenage runaway and found just someone to pay for his shit because he was terrified of being on the street. At least it's not like that. At least he was actually of age when they met.
Ever since meeting Simon, he's brought so much joy and love into my life that I just hadn't been feeling in a long time. And this has literally just been the best 2.5 years of my life.
Like it or love it. Love us or ignore us.
Yeah, love us, hate us, you're still thinking of us.
As Oscar Wilde said, the only thing worse than bad publicity is no publicity.
Oh God, I remember. What's his name? I remember Noel Miller fucking tackled these three on his channel. I hope he follows up with this video, please, please, bruh. There's a follow up, and you have to follow up on it, please. Okay. Yeah, so that was that shit. It wasn't that bad. It was still like, okay. Like, sometimes there were those times where we would refer to him as a good boy, and that's creepy as shit. But they still met when he was of age. They still met when he was of age, like, in his 20s at that. So, still kind of creepy, and he still wears those goddamn Jurassic Park shoes. But, what is it? Okay, now here is, what is it? Supersize love. I want to make my BBW girlfriend bigger. So we got another feeder relationship. And you know how wonderful those are. Oh. Oh, come on. Just pause, bitch. Yeah, you know how wonderful those fucking relationships are where they're feeding their... And it's usually the girlfriend. I've never seen one with a guy and a girl. The guy being the feedee and the girl being the feeder. And as I lecture these people on this, I'm going to eat myself into an early grave with this, what the fuck is it? Oh my god. With this Nutty Buddy. Because that's fair. See, but the harm I'm doing to myself, I'm not gonna get a boyfriend and be like, you gotta eat this fucking meatloaf or you don't love me. You gotta contract diabetes or you don't love me.
In sunny Los Angeles, Andrea
Los
and Chloe
Angeles.
are hungry,
So it's chicken nuggets, huh?
Yeah.
That's easy.
but full of
So
love.
chicken...
And after
That was the
5
first words out of their mouth. So it's chicken nuggets. That's easy. That was funny as hell.
Andrea and Chloe are hungry,
So it's chicken nuggets, huh?
Yeah.
That's easy.
but full of
I don't know why it's so goddamn funny. So it's chicken nuggets.
love. And after 5 years together, they're recently engaged.
Is she dating her fucking auntie? Like her chola auntie? What the fuck? They look like they come from the same family. I hope this isn't what this is. Oh god, no. Please don't let this be what it is.
On Instagram, thought you were really beautiful and I wanted to get to know you.
Now they plan to make their union official.
We're gonna get married in Vegas, on the moon. I don't care.
Wait, this is a dude, isn't it? Is this a dude or just a really ugly chick? Alright, let's keep watching.
100%.
And these two have a special sort of romance that's supersized.
Watching her eat, that's what turns me on.
I'm the feet.
Oh god. Dear god. How does that turn anyone on? It's just like the feet thing. I don't get that shit. I don't get it. Fucking explain it to me.
She's the feeder.
That's a huge rib. Yes, ma'am. I'm a huge girl.
Oh,
Chloe
Jesus.
has
Fucking no. No. Fuck no. Please. And now I'm stress eating just fucking watching this shit. It's your fault, Brockcroft. Fuck you. This is fucking bullshit.
Always been sexually attracted to BBWs. Big, beautiful women.
Ugh. This
So
is creepy as shit. It's just so creepy! And shave your goddamn underarms. Before appearing on camera. You got some of Hugh Jackman's chest under your arm. What the fuck?
Now, in order for their love to grow, so must Andrea's waistline.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? In order for the love to grow, she has to slowly kill herself. That's totally not abusive at all. We're totally not endorsing abuse on our channel. Now.
I love that cake. You made that?
Yep. I think it is superficial for me to only be...
I made it from my
attracted to
period
large
blood.
women, but that is
I
my
mean, assuming that I am an actual woman. Hey, look at that cake. What the fuck is that? I made it from my period blood for you. Eat up! Yeah, what the fuck is that? I ain't never seen a fucking cake that look like that.
Love that cake. You made that?
Yep. I think it is superficial for me to only be attracted to large women, but that is my preference. And if she's not into it, then there's no reason for the relationship to work.
When Andrea first met Chloe, she wasn't looking for a feeder. She was looking
Of course
for a
not.
man. And
Nobody fucking is. Usually no one is gonna be signing up for slow suicide in exchange for a fucking 2-inch dick. I'm just saying.
She was looking for a man and thought she'd hit the jackpot because back then, Chloe was Jose.
I knew it.
I was in love with Jose. He looked like a biker dude. Beard and scary bandana wearing, sports loving type.
And he
guy.
actually looked good
But Jose was
sort of
hiding a
good back then.
secret.
I felt like I was living the life that people expected me to live, but in my mind, I wanted to be somebody
Dude,
else.
you need to touch that up.
And a life-changing event forced Jose to a self-realization.
Woke up, my face was starting to droop, went to the hospital. They said, it sounds like you're having a stroke.
The doctor pulled me aside and said there was a possible chance Jose may not make it through the night.
Wait. All right, wait a minute. So this nigga had a stroke. He had a stroke. A sudden stroke. And he has the fucking nerve to be a feeder. He has the nerve to, like, be turned on by women getting fat. Knowing where fat usually leads to. A stroke. Which it looks like he was pretty damn big himself at the time. And yet, like, I gotta get my woman big, otherwise I just can't get hard. And yeah, I did have a stroke a few years ago, but it's not gonna result in that. That's... Come on, man. How you gonna be this fucking hypocritical?
I was like, I'm too young to die from this and die not being truthful to myself and to her, so...
Yeah, I'm too young to die, but not her.
I decided to tell her, and I was like, okay, I gotta tell you something. I want to be a trans woman. I want to look like one.
After recovering from this near-death experience, Chloe was born.
It's amazing the transformation over the years. We've created Chloe together.
She kind of looks like a dude right here, too. What the fuck? Well, you know, who does she look like? She looks like somebody. Oh, I'm trying to think. She looks like somebody. You know what? I'll figure it out. Let's just keep going. I'm gonna figure it out.
Chloe, that other person is just, he's fading away. He's not even here anymore.
But with Jose transitioning to Chloe, it left a gaping hole for Andrea in the relationship.
No. She liked really big masculine dudes, and the one, she finally got one and he wanted to be a trans woman. Oh, now, of course, how would that fucking affect their relationship? And of course the feeder shit. How could that fucking affect their relationship?
I've never been attracted to women. When I met her, I signed up to have a boyfriend.
And now Andrea wants to fill this void by bringing a boyfriend into their lives.
Even like as a teenager, I've always had the fantasy of just having two lovers, two men, and I'd be the woman.
But, like, you don't have two men. You got one man and one woman. So...
But she has to get Chloe to agree to it.
Are you okay doing the whole polyamorous thing, even after we're married?
Okay. So we got, like, polyamorous, feeding, transgender cis copulation going on. What the fuck? See what I'm saying? It's just... A lot of these people in relationships, like, we want to make they want to make the relationship work. But instead of certain things being a fucking deal breaker, like, I don't know, feeding and the masculine dude that you wanted suddenly deciding he wants to be a chick, things that should be a deal breaker, instead they just like, no. Fuck that. I'm just disregard that. What we're going to do is I'll just bring a guy into the relationship and that'll make it everything better, right? You won't get jealous or threatened, right? And it'll probably get in the way of your feeding fetish, but I'll be alright with you, right? Overlord Chaos 75 Uwu. Transsexuals usually have a gigantic horse-sized dick, so she is still enjoying a gigantic man. But, like, yeah, that's not the same. Like, he doesn't look like a man anymore. No, not really. It's not the same as, like, the dude from the pictures. That's some different shit. And I'm sure she doesn't carry herself like that anymore. So that ain't the same thing. Because if it was the same thing, she wouldn't be asking to bring a dude into the relationship. Awkward.
Chloe doesn't look too excited at the prospect of this. But that's what Andrea wants before she commits to marriage. Extreme love.
Yeah, y'all ain't getting married. Like, no. It's like, yeah, they just so desperate for a fucking relationship. They just keep trying to salvage it with more and more bullshit instead of just letting it go. And I think that's what a lot of these weird relationships on Barcroft just are. They've just broken fucking relationships. People are just trying to salvage because they just can't let it go. Oh, Donna Friesen. This is why inbreeding is illegal. But oh yeah, now see that dude's gonna come back out because now he's gonna be cucked by some other dude. That detransition gonna come watch. He's like, no, I want this nigga in my house. Carissa Vermillion 199 Super Chat. Honestly thought she was gonna go with food there. But yeah, that dude is gonna come right back out as soon as she brings a dude into the house. Like, yeah, well, motherfucker, that dude gonna be back. Then there's this other shit I wanted to watch. Oh yeah, there's this weird Joker take I wanted to read. Now, keep in mind, this was pre the Oscar results. So, just letting y'all know that, but I got another video. We'll watch that, after I read this shit. It was called Joker winning Best Picture at the Oscars would be the ultimate punchline. It's either careless, stupid, immoral, or all three. That's what makes it perfect, the perfect film to take home the Academy's highest honor. Oh, God. Here we fucking go. Hang on, I think I might have to zoom in for this one. I think that's good. Yep, that's good. Make sure y'all see that shit. But yeah, I just want to read this article right quick, then we're gonna go back to another video I want to watch. I just want to get this out the way because I thought it was funny. This article is part of Esquire's Oscar series in which we consider if each Best Picture nominee at the 2020 Academy Awards should or should not take take home the night's highest honor. And whatever, we can skip that part. The only joy I got from the release of Joker in October came from the memes. There's for those who didn't catch the reference, which mocks the stupidly blunt homage that Todd Phillips' supervillain movie pays to Heath Ledger's Joker, there were the many loops of Joaquin Phoenix dancing on those Bronx steps set to different music. See also mini dancing Joker stoked that my mom made chicken nut, whatever. But perhaps my favorite is the image of Joker, full makeup, wearing a photoshopped Nike windbreaker, staring dead-faced into a mirror with the caption like, she probably went to sleep early, it's whatever. Watching internet meme lords assign trivial hilarious meaning to a hollow film that takes itself too seriously is a true delight. This movie takes itself too seriously. Now, hold on a minute while I take the movie too seriously and say how it's dangerous and harmful to even nominate it for awards. Okay. This movie's so dangerous. It's a nothing stupid movie. It takes itself too seriously, but now I'm taking it too seriously. It's like, make up your mind about what you want this movie to be. I know the internet does this with everything from Baby Yoda to the Tesla truck, but Joker lends itself more perfectly than usual to absurdist humor because as a piece of cinema, it's something of a blank slate. Okay, whatever. Joker introduces dozens of thesis statements, but never actually makes any sort of coherent point. It has no clear stance or point of view or message. It positions itself as a character study, a drama making a statement about violent men, about evil. Not about violent men, just violent people in general. It's about mentally ill people. About invisible people, people invisible to society. Jesus Christ. I always gotta make it about gender or fucking race because you don't have the fucking... Because you don't have the... You don't have the fucking dimensions to make it about anything else. But this is about as powerful as putting clown makeup on a mannequin. Among the themes that the film touches on but reaches no conclusion are mental health, child abuse, elder abuse, class warfare, racism. Racism? Oh! Wait, an elder abuse? Where the fuck did you get that from? Okay, elder abuse and racism. Where the fuck did you get that from? Just pulling shit out of your ass. I can't... These people who hate Joker always just pull shit out of their asses when it comes to this movie. Because they're so used to being spoon-fed on-the-nose political messages that they can relate to. So when something deviates from that, they're like, oh, well, I just gotta shove my own shit into it to make it fit. And if it doesn't fucking fit, then it's just a hollow movie that doesn't mean anything. The power of media entertainment, the subjectivity of comedy, mob mentality, incels. And it's not about fucking incels. Domestic terrorists. No. When was there a domestic terrorist in this movie? Like, you can't really call Joker a terrorist yet. He just shot a guy. Oh yeah, and he killed a couple other people. But a terrorist? Not good enough to be called a terrorist. White male anger? No. Gun violence, gun control? No. The persecution of clowns in America? Oh, was that supposed to be a joke? Oh, it's so funny. That's how you know he's quirky. And he has, he's got humor. I really don't take it seriously, guys. I really don't. I really don't. I really don't. Rather than tell a story that addresses one or three of or all of these topics, Joker simply throws them into the void without comment or analysis. No, because it's up to you. Because that's what that means. It didn't tell me what I wanted to hear. It didn't tell me what to think. So it didn't say anything. This is the type of dude who just tell me what to think. That's all I want. Don't just expose the shit and just like make me take from it whatever I can. Just tell me what to fucking think. That's basically what this person's saying. Like a high school essay that a student started but didn't bother to finish. Okay, whatever. Like the Joker himself, this is a movie that seemingly only exists to cause chaos, throwing away. Okay, so which is it? Which is it? Now we're at this shit. First, it's like, oh, it's so empty. It's like whatever. It's not even a complete movie. It's so boring and lame. But it's around to cause chaos. Throwing out conventional topics just to stir the pot. I prefer the memes. But the memes, the best of which turn Joker into a whiny, privileged internet teen who just wishes he was making millions as a YouTube star. What the fuck? Joker has 11 Oscar nominations, the most of any other movie this year, including for Best Picture and Best Director. That fact alone rightfully pissed off a lot of critics. Why nominate Phillips for Best Director for making a derivative film that repackages a couple of Martin Scorsese movies when Greta Gerwig... I'm sick and tired of hearing this bitch's name. I'm real tired of hearing this bitch's name. Just like the first fucking mediocre white chick you could find. Like, oh, she's the queen. She's the future. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, now, like, I haven't even seen any of her shit. But already I'm tired of her, and I already decided I don't like her. but yeah, no. She said something about Quentin Tarantino that made me, that put me off her, and I was like, fuck this bitch. She ain't no better than the people who boost her. Definitely adapted a 200-year-old story for a new generation. It's absolutely a valid argument that I'll save for another time. Oh, you're not going to put that, you're not going to lay that banger on us now? Why not? That's because the sad truth is Joker is the Oscar nomination we deserve. Okay, thank you. The nomination itself is a chaotic evil. But I don't take this movie seriously. It's so empty and hollow. It doesn't affect me whatsoever. It's like nothing. But it's a chaotic evil. It's so fucking evil. The type of Academy, the type the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences loves to embrace. No, because from what you said, this is basically a movie for fucking incels. It's hollow and like, okay, where do you get that from? This is a movie that they would love to embrace, and you were proven horrifically wrong on Oscar night, you dipshit. So basically, you were wrong. They made you look dumb as hell, and that's probably the best comparison to make in award season terms. And Joker is the Oscar nomination that mass movie-going audiences deserve. It's a massive box office hit that has proven to be the successful type of film that succeeds in its reliance on viewers to not dig one layer below its surface. All right, so he's basically now shading the audience and saying that they're basically idiots. Okay. I wonder how you feel about Marvel movies. I'm really curious about that. Oh my god, when Black Widow did like that spinning kick, that made me think about the glass ceiling and how important that is, and how Scarlett Johansson deserves her own movie because it's time. Like it's 2020. It's time. It's time to do this. We need to stir up these man babies' anger. Joker is a careless movie with little respect for its audience. It's a movie that thinks very highly of itself and very little of society as a whole. And given its success and long list of prestigious nominations and the state of the world, it's easy to feel as hopeless and nihilistic. Joker will win Best Picture because that's the most comic joke of all and perfect for this moment in history. So like he said, the movie means nothing. It has no effect. It's hollow. It's nothing. But you got all these fucking paragraphs talking about how it affects society. Congratulations. You played yourself, you fucking idiot. It's a careless movie with little respect for its audience. Y'all are so fucking mad. It's hilarious. I think of the Joker a lot like Trump's Twitter feed. Oh, y'all need to help me, man. I think of Joker. That's one sentence I never thought I would ever read. I think of the Joker. No, I think of Joker. The name of the movie is Joker, not The Joker. It's just Joker. I think of Joker a lot like Trump's Twitter feed. I wish I drank liquor. I'd fucking get wasted as hell right now. That's special. That's a special one. What the hell? The President of the United States often uses his platform to send out memes, GIFs, or images that will do things like call for violence against journalists. No, or use anti-Semitic symbolism. I'm guessing he's talking about that GIF he showed of him symbolically beating up a CNN. And it's like, dude, he can't beat up all of CNN. And it wasn't him telling people to go beat people up who work for CNN. Get over yourself. And, somehow, abra-fucking-cadabra, there's been no violence against a fucking member of CNN because of that GIF. I love how, like, oh, these people are like, there's nothing. Like, there's no meaning in it. Nothing. It's nothing. But it affects society so much, and it's so dangerous. Get the fuck. It can't be dangerous and not have any meaning or effect on anything at the same time. Pick one. You need to fucking pick one. But like the same way they treat this movie is how they treat Trump. Like, oh no, it's buffoonish. He doesn't mean shit. It doesn't affect me. But in the same fucking breath, he's calling for violence. He's a danger to society. He's this and that. Like, holy shit. Get your story straight. Get your bullshit straight. Either it's nothing or it's a danger. Make up your mind. Trump does this as an agent of chaos and is protected by the careless vagaries of his messaging. Without comment, a gif of the CNN logo, I knew this was about this fucking gif, getting viciously body slammed looks like a call for violence against journalists. Considering that wrestling is fake, because, like, Trump guest starred on, with the WWE or some shit like that, and I think beat up Vince McMahon. And considering that shit is fucking fake, you can't say that's real violence, and he's actually calling for real violence if the violence in the GIF is fucking fake. I mean, you can't say it's a call for violence in any capacity because it's a fucking GIF, it's a joke, it's a meme. I love how he was celebrating memes and shit. Now all of a sudden memes are bad. When it's Trump. Now all of a sudden it's bad. Good people on both sides was widely read as a defense of white supremacy, throwing paper towels at Puerto Ricans who just suffered thousands of deaths and billions of dollars in damage can be seen as a gesture of incredulous disrespect. He wasn't throwing paper. The way he words this shit, he was just throwing rolls of paper towels at Puerto Ricans. Like, no, he wasn't. He was handing them out. He was doing it in his own Trumpy way, but he was handing them out to people. Like, get over yourself. Good people on both sides. Oh, and y'all still pimping that shit out. Like, this is basically just a Trump rant. This is basically a Trump rant in a Joker bad takes clothing. That's what it is. The same could be said about Joker. One thread throughout the film involves the masses rallying behind Joker. No! People still make this same lame-ass point about the movie. They're not rallying behind him. Those two fucking parts of the movie are separate. Until they kind of collide near the end. But yeah, those parts of the movie are fucking separate because Joker has narcissistic personality disorder. He interprets it as them being behind him because he wants an audience, he wants love, he wants recognition, and those two things happen to be just coincidental. Oh my god, how can you even make a coherent, intelligent thought if you can't get details about a movie right? The same could be said about Joker. One thread throughout a movie that supposedly has no brains and is completely hollow, and you can't get basic details about that movie right. He's because he's seen as a hero fighting against the grip of capitalism and the tyranny of the wealthy. But Joker is really a heartless killer who cares nothing about classism. Really? Really? I didn't know that shit. I didn't figure that out at all. He doesn't care anything about classism and capitalism. I was told this would be a movie for me, a socialist. Me and my comrades bought tickets to Joker, and we're quite disappointed. We want our money back because we were told that this was a movie for the Communist Party, okay? I want to speak to your fucking manager. Okay, whatever. Given this situation isn't ever resolved and no comment is ever made on the topic, didn't you fucking hear Joker say at one point in the movie, like, I'm not political, I don't care about anything? Don't you remember that line? You should have took that to heart because that's exactly what this character is. He uses shit to his advantage when he needs to. but he is not. Yeah, but he hasn't like it's so there's so many callbacks to other like previous Jokers, like the Dark Knight and all that shit. The Joker doesn't really make plans; he just takes advantage of what he is in the middle of at the time. That's what he does. He really has no plan. He just wants to do his own thing. But this dumbass doesn't seem to understand that. The narrative can be taken as either a condemnation of low-income outrage or support of it. By simply introducing the idea that Joker only committed acts of extreme violence because he's mentally ill, seems to excuse the actions of the violent white men and push the incorrect assumption that mentally ill people are likely to commit violent crimes. This motherfucker is so dumb. Okay, like, the movie has no messages, but it does have a message. You know, make up your mind. Excuse the actions of violent white men. No, it doesn't. You see race because that's who you are. You're a racist idiot who can't see past race in anything. That's your fucking problem. That's your problem, sweetie. They didn't say shit specifically about white men in that movie, or race. That's you. You read that into that. The assumption that mentally ill people are likely to commit violent crimes. Sometimes, yeah. If they're unchecked and forgotten about by society. Idiots. Fucking idiots. By visually invoking real-world racial violence and cases of the Central Park 5 and Bernie Gets... The Central Park 5? Where the fuck did you get that from? Where did you get that from? Where did you get the Central Park... The Bernie Gets thing, fine. But the Central Park 5 thing? Where the fuck did you get that? Where did you get that? Fuck! There was a racial crime. Without any social commentary, its point can be seriously misconstrued. Please tell me what to think about the movie. Please tell me what to think. I can't think on my own. Donald Trump uses the platform... he's talking about Trump again. Donald Trump uses the platform of the highest office in the land to share dangerous, half-baked messaging with millions of people around the globe. Joker has an equally massive platform as a superhero movie. It's not a superhero movie because ain't no fucking superheroes in it. So you can't necessarily call it a superhero movie. And he just mentions Trump out of nowhere. Again. They can't fucking help themselves. They're such derivative thinkers. Got the nerve to call this movie fucking derivative. But you can't go a minute without mentioning Trump or making comparisons to shit you don't like to Trump. Oh my god. It's a superhero movie. It's not a superhero movie because there's not one superhero in it. Or what about Bruce Wayne? Bruce Wayne and Batman are two different people. He doesn't become Batman until like after he sees his parents die, which is at the very end of the movie. So yeah, ain't no superheroes in that movie. A superhero movie, a genre in which is by far the most dominant in American cinema. Comic book movies represent 25% of the domestic marketplace. It's difficult for major studios to get audiences to see anything that is not a tentpole property like a Marvel or DC movie. I had something to say about that, but I just lost it. And Phillips and Warner Brothers know this well, so they took a superhero character and used that to get audience into the theater to see a film that wants to be a deep, character-driven narrative drama. Okay, yeah, I've heard this fucking bullshit before, too. No. It's not really a Joker movie because it doesn't have Batman, and they knew that they wanted to make the monies, and so they just put Joker in this movie about stuff so people would see it. I'm gonna tell you something. Joaquin Phoenix acting his ass off in a movie would put asses in the seats regardless. But it's like, yeah, this is such a fucking a low-key backhanded insult at Joaquin Phoenix and everyone involved in this movie. Oh no, that's the only reason why anyone would want to see this movie. Not see Joaquin Phoenix fucking act. It's not like he is a hot commodity right now or a well-renowned actor. It's not, no. People just saw this movie because of Batman and the comic books. You know, see, Phoenix himself didn't want to make a superhero movie. It's not a superhero movie, though. So your argument is fucking invalid. He wanted to star in a gritty character study in that sense Joker is something of a bait and switch because you wanted something that would tell you what to think and something that was close to the stale-ass Marvel formula you're used to. That's why. You are seeing this shit because you wanted a different movie. You wanted a dumbass movie, and you didn't get it. So now you're calling it a dumbass movie because you didn't get your dumbass movie. Joker is the 7th highest grossing movie of 2019. Certainly this would not have been the case if it was peripherally connected to a comic book property. You see what I'm saying? Just a fucking... No. Joaquin Phoenix is great, but no one would have saw his movie because of his ass. It had to be connected to a comic book thing. Otherwise, no one would have saw it. Even though Batman isn't in it. The references to comic book shit are minimal, and they're not in your face. They're not exploitive. They're just like, oh yeah, remember, Bruce Wayne's in it and Thomas Wayne, and they use these characters as tools to tell the story. But it's not like in your face fan service shit. And there's a lot of people who don't like the movie because of that. But that's their fucking problem. If they wanted to pimp this out, if they wanted to make a comic book movie, they would have. They fucking would have. And they would have got any other actor. If they all they wanted to do, they would have been like, okay, we don't need Joaquin Phoenix. We can get anybody. We can get anybody who can fucking kind of laugh like the Joker, or can do that, or just do a half-assed take of the Joker. We can get anybody for that. But they fucking... but they got Joaquin Phoenix, and they wrote it in a way where it was mature and didn't dwell too much on comic book shit. So what the fuck you talking about? Phoenix, fantastic performance. You were never really here, which has something of an anti-hero action mentality, but is much more effective as a work of art. Only made $7.4 million at the box office. Now imagine if this was called The Punisher instead. Oh my god. You see what I'm saying? Such disfucking respect. Such disrespect. Oh god. Like people are just gonna see in movies. You're basically saying people who see comic book movies are just seeing them because of the name only. Not who's involved, not the writing, well, writing does matter, but the directing really doesn't matter in the end of the day. Like, they're only going for the name, and that's it. Not for the actors, not for anything else, not because the trailer hooked them. Nothing. Joker at once shows the influence of pop culture, Arthur Fleck's obsession with Murray Franklin, while also abusing that very power with immoral, irresponsible, or just plain stupid writing. It's immoral, irresponsible, and stupid. You keep going back and forth with what you want how you want to trash this movie. It's so obvious. Like these motherfuckers are so salty. Just so mad this movie actually succeeded. And it's this type of negligence that we, like, remember, he said this movie's hollow, doesn't mean shit. It's like it's a basic fucking movie, but it's so dangerous. It's the type of negligence that we have been continuously rewarding at the Academy Awards and in greater American society. This is why Green Book, a film that also baskets in its own naivete, oh god, I forgot how to pronounce it, won Best Picture. This is why an incompetent celebrity with a massive platform and no actual substance is our president and will probably be reelected in a matter of months. You are so angry. You are so fucking bitter for no reason. Get a fucking life. Joker is a movie that just wants to see the world burn. Oh God, really? Really? That is nominated for Best Picture in a time when it feels like the world is indeed burning. Oh God, get over yourself. Such a privileged twat. Is there anything that makes you slightly uncomfortable? The world is burning! It's burning! Arthur says at various points throughout the movie that his life and the tragedy of our society is a cosmic joke. By extension, that joke is on us, the viewer, and the masses who showed up to this film in droves. And we can all revel in the cynicism of that idea. In the comedy, that inadequacy is rewarded on seemingly every level. Yeah, the movie's so inadequate, but it's so dangerous, so poisonous to our society. Shut the fuck up. You were so angry. For nothing. You were so angry. The ultimate punchline to Joker's setup would be for it to win Best Picture to prove once and for all that nothing matters. That movies stand for nothing, and that's what audiences and the Academy want. What, you only picked out one movie that they fucking nominated, or that one Best Picture that was socially irresponsible. One, and that was fucking Green Book just last year. So you mad over some shit. This is why our society is broken, because a fucking mediocre movie won Best Picture. Imagine writing this shit and thinking that you are not the most first world, bitch-made, soy boy asshole. You are so bitch-made, and you don't even know it. It's kind of funny. Look at this motherfucker! It's almost a soy face. It's almost there. Just gotta open up your mouth a few more feet. I just want to look at the dude who wrote this, see how fucking pathetic he is. Matt Miller, culture editor, what the fuck does that mean? Matt is the culture editor at Esquire, where he covers music, movies, books, and TV with an emphasis on all things Star Wars, Marvel. Emphasis on all things Star Wars, Marvel, and Game of Thrones. No wonder he's such a cultural sodomite. He was previously the music critic at the Denver Post and a contributor to Forbes. Oh my God, let's see what else he has to say about shit. The Witcher Season 2 will expand the complicated fantasy politics of the continent. Oh, shut up. John's second act didn't pick up. John Krasinski's second act didn't pick up where Jim left off. You mad? Ahead of A Quiet Place Part 2, the director discusses the politics of his work and office reunion in Marvel movies. Okay, this is like more of an impartial fucking article. Anyway, Stranger Things set the scene for an even more promising season. Yeah, okay, whatever. Oh, this one. It's amazing how Donald Trump fundamentally doesn't understand this Curb Your Enthusiasm joke. I'm sure he does, and that's why he posted the fucking clip to begin with, because it was funny. But he knows y'all will freak out over anything. So, of course, he keeps his shit vague. I think he keeps his shit vague on purpose. His thoughts vague. Because he knows, like, if people know exactly what he thinks. Well, they'll still try to twist it anyway. But, like, if people don't know exactly what he thinks, they'll go nuts. Like, even more nuts than they would if he actually did say what he thought straight out. Nah, we already read that. Oh, look. It's an endorsement. Look at this backpack I wear when I keep, when I keep all my Apple products in. This new Star Wars theory explaining the true plot hole. No. Oh my God, if the Grammys have a future, Billie Eilish and Lizzo are it. Ugh. If this rapidly fading institution wants to survive the decade, it must be swift to recognize the music people are actually listening to. In a perfect world, here's who would win at the Grammys. Our predictions about the whatever. Oh, the aftershave that finally fixed my razor burn. He's so fucking basic. Oh, Eminem's lyrics about the Ariana Grande concert bombing show a provocateur in desperation. What exactly is Eminem trying to say and do on his new album, Music to be Murdered By? Now, to be honest, I don't think I like any of Eminem's new shit. I've only listened to a little bits of it, but it doesn't sound promising. I think he's just lost the plot. But I'm sure he'll make it more about being offended by his lyrics or some other shit, and not the quality of the lyrics. The MAGA idiots are trying to take Baby Yoda. Sure, go for it. By design, the heroes of Star Wars are against xenophobic nature of Trump supporters. Oh, Jesus Christ. Really? Really? Hold on. I want to take a little look at this. They're trying to take Baby Yoda. This is such a weird fucking shirt. What the hell? Late last year, when the whole internet fell in love with a little green alien we call Baby Yoda, who is neither a baby nor the character Yoda. Well, technically, he's still a baby. His growth rate is just a little weird. He's still a baby, idiot. Baby Yoda has become, and plus he makes baby noises. Generic baby noises. He's a fucking baby. Anyway. Baby Yoda has become a pop culture phenomenon saturating the zeitgeist beyond even the far reaches of the Star Wars fandom. Even people who have never watched a Star Wars. I'm so quirky because I said a Star Wars instead of a Star Wars movie. I say things really fractured and broken. That means I'm so funny. Are likely familiar with the image of Baby Yoda, those big eyes, those floppy ears, those old man wrinkles, and those itty bitty wobes. But like any symbol whose meaning is vague and undefined, Baby Yoda, it's not vague and undefined. People think he's cute because he's a fucking baby. It's so vague and undefined. What does baby mean? What does Baby Yoda mean? How does it make you feel? What are his thoughts on capitalism? How does it make you feel? Oh, God. Okay, hang on. Another super chat. Carissa Vermillion, 199 super chat. This night of cringe almost as bad as Riley Dennis. I don't think it's that bad. But like any symbol whose meaning is vague and undefined, Baby Yoda can be easily manipulated and exploited. In recent weeks, because they're months late to the conversation, MAGA bros have taken an interest in the popularity of Baby Yoda. Yeah, because they're human like everyone else, but I guess, but yeah. You know damn well he doesn't, yeah, well, of course, like humanity is not reserved for people who have a different political leaning than you, of course, so. Forgive him. For even, like, he doesn't, forgive him. Like, forgive me for assuming that he would even give a modicum of respect to his fellow man. Forgive me. And they're trying to turn him into a pro-Trump far-right iconography. A week ago, Baby Trump, meaning his dolt son, Don Jr., he's so angry. It's hilarious. Shared a poorly photoshopped meme of Daddy's face on Baby Yoda's body with the caption, Magalorian. That's kind of funny. The Magalorian! Even though Baby Yoda's not the Mandalorian. It's just Baby Yoda. But still, the caption is funny. The Magalorian. And look at this caption! Triggered in 3, 2, 1. Now, anyway, I'm gonna read that caption and directly after what dude writes in the article. Triggered in 3, 2, 1. Lacking in creativity as it was, the meme seems to have sparked a movement among MAGA bros to turn Baby Yoda to the dark side. Yeah, see, this is why Trump and, like, whoever, like, people in the Trump family win every fucking time. Because they do this shit because it entertains them, but at the same time, they know y'all gonna freak out about it, and then you do exactly that. Because y'all dumb as hell. Y'all just can't, and you're just full of yourselves. You just can't resist the opportunity to be offended by nothing. Since then, pro-Trump Baby Yodas have been popping up more frequently, most recently at the Milwaukee rally, where ABC News reporter Will Streakin, or is it Staken? No, yeah, Staken, Found MAGA merchants selling bootleg Baby Yoda swag. Spotted Baby Yoda Trump merch on sale outside tonight's Milwaukee rally. Oh, he also has Punisher merch. What the fuck? Honestly, I don't know. I'd probably buy that. That's pretty funny. America, great. America keep. Oh, shit. Something flying around me. The vendor said it's not selling as good as I thought it would. Probably because most MAGA people are too mature to buy Baby Yoda merch. Don't kill me. Don't kill me, Baby Yoda fans. A number of people chimed in responding to Staken's tweet, showing other Baby Yoda MAGA merch they've seen, like this one. I was there, these shirts are everywhere. He's got a little MAGA snapback on. The fuck? You can also, should feel the need, buy a truly ugly shirt showing Donald Trump holding a Baby Yoda for $30. Meanwhile, on Twitter, some on the left are outraged that MAGA pros would try to co-opt innocent good Baby Yoda into something that stands for hate and stupidity. Y'all are so fucking easy. Y'all like the kids in y'all like the kids who get bullied. Not even really like bullied. It's just they get antagonized a little bit. They like you ask fucking one of those nerdy spastic kids a simple fucking question. Or like you get or like you're in the middle of math class and you get an answer wrong purposely because you know their fucking spastic ass is gonna start going nuts. No, that's not right. And then you just start laughing because like, dude, it's not serious. It's really not serious. That's these motherfuckers. Over the years, while covering the intersection of the alt-right movement and popular culture, I've watched as these MAGA bros. Stop calling them MAGA bros. You sound so fucking dumb. You sound like a child. I've never seen someone who supports MAGA or like Trump as childish as this. MAGA bros have desperately attempted to include themselves in the larger conversation around entertainment. You do realize these are fucking human beings who ingest pop culture just like everyone else, right? You know that, right? You know this, right? You know MAGA bros aren't real people. They come from hell. They don't care about the consumerism of Star Wars. They don't appreciate our superficial need to project ourselves onto a fucking CGI baby. They don't get it. Something like Star Wars, from its very beginning, is at its core about the evils of a fascist empire that was inspired by Nazi Germany. By design, the heroes of Star Wars are against the xenophobic nature of Trump supporters. That's what it's been made into recently. Because they are the same, they come from the same fucking stock as your dumbass. Because, of course, they had to make it about xenophobia. Why? Why? There are aliens and shit. Wait a minute. That's right. The Empire doesn't have aliens on their side for some reason. I don't know why. They just don't. Oh, wait a minute. Sassy Marie, $5 super chat. And it's got a little puppy. It's a little pupper. Oh, Silent Groiper. No self-respecting male Trump supporters will label themselves as MAGA bros. The far right has done this with Taylor Swift. Have they? Have they really? I don't remember this shit. With The Matrix, and with SNL. I'm sure MAGA bros don't like SNL for various reasons. They try to co-opt these pop culture symbols as their own because they want to be included and be accepted by the movies, TV, and music that's not created for them. Oh, that's some irony for your ass. These creators have unanimously rejected the ideology of the far right. These MAGA bros think by swarming it and using their sheer numbers, they can make it their own. You act like they're a fucking regime, nigga. These sad MAGA bros, I don't care about them. Now let me write a whole fucking article about how they're co-opting shit and infiltrating the cultural zeitgeist and how they're dangerous. Like, you see what I'm saying? It's the same thing with the Joker article. Now, it doesn't mean anything to me, but let me waste my fucking time talking about it. It's sad, really. And they're doing it with Baby Yoda now. A situation that reminds me of a conversation I had with Pepe the Frog creator Matt Fury back in 2016. Just before he voted for Hillary Clinton in the 2016 election. As he told me of the innocent, apolitical, popular meme that he'd created to turn into an alt-right symbol. Yeah, fuck that guy, too. People who are driving this train are these anonymous internet trolls who don't understand anything except for nihilism and getting a rise out of whatever racist or sexist disgusting thing they can do. Or he's playing the long game and he doesn't want to be ostracized, so he's just saying, oh yeah, racist and sexist, whatever. It's just an idiotic joke. They seem kind of like this group. It's just an idiotic joke. Okay, so it's just an idiotic joke. You understand that the Pepe the Frog thing is just an idiotic joke, but you don't. You suddenly, that thought suddenly escapes your mind when some MAGA person also uses it as an idiotic joke. Okay. They seem kind of like this group that tried to intellectualize white power, and they've been appropriated Pepe for that. It sucks, but I can't control it more than anyone can control frogs on the internet. They've co-opted it for white power. Bitch, if you are faking it so the media and everybody will leave you the fuck alone, you're doing a great job. But if you're not faking it, fuck you. And this is important to keep in mind. We know that Baby Yoda is just a Star Wars character that is neither Baby nor Yoda, and we can't control what the far right does with them. Yeah, whatever. There's something else to hold. There's something else he told me. When I asked him about the Anti-Defamation League has listed Pepe as a hate symbol that is good to keep in mind. It's not going to do anything other than give this fringe racist group more attention than they need. Yeah. Also, making articles about this fringe racist group and how dangerous they are when they're not really dangerous at all will also give them more attention than they deserve. But yeah, whatever. Oh God. My face is tightening up again. I don't think you can control these manifestations of a cartoon frog online. The whole thing just seems like a cosmic joke from my perspective. I'm just kind of watching it all unravel. There's no point in getting worked up over it because these people are just putting Baby Yoda on t-shirts to own the libs. No, they're not. They're doing it because, like everyone else, they like Baby Yoda. It's not fucking deep, fam. It ain't that deep. Honestly, really? You think it's to own the libs? Are you so fucking insecure that you think everything that anyone who doesn't have your same political outlook, anything that you like that they like, they're trying to fucking destroy it? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Will Staken. I'm still tripping over that name. Outrage is exactly what they want, and getting mad about a fictional baby alien being put on a t-shirt we don't agree with is rather ridiculous. What the fuck have you been doing this whole article? Getting mad over fucking nothing. More importantly, it's playing directly into their narrative. Oh, well, congratulations, because that's what you've done this whole time. You fucking idiot. Take this response to Staken's tweet. If it triggers liberals, I need one MAGA. So you've taken the comment from one person and you've automatically decided that, oh, they're just doing it to trigger the libtards. Well, it is working, but I don't think they're doing it on purpose. That's the thing, they can do anything by accident. And y'all will end up getting bent out of shape for no reason. Because that's the power they have. They're living in your fucking head rent-free. To be fair, Democrats have been guilty of using Baby Yoda for political purposes too. But yeah, it's so cute when they do it because they tell me exactly what I want to hear. And if I'm being honest, wearing a politically adjacent Baby Yoda t-shirt is not cool, no matter who you are. Now I'm using exclamation points because I'm getting really serious. So please let the and to show you that I wasn't really being mad before. Wink, wink. So please let the MAGA bros do what they want with Baby Yoda. Okay. Well, everything you said beforehand contradicts this sentiment right here. It's not going to change the show or Star Wars or anything we hold dear. Don't let them win by getting mad. Just let them go out in public wearing a shirt that at once identifies them as a Star Wars and Donald Trump fan and incorrectly uses the Yoda manner of speaking for a character that doesn't even have a voice. The character doesn't even have a voice, you stupid MAGA bro. Oh god, the irony throughout this whole article, like, you fucking idiot. I'm not mad, I'm totally not mad. Okay, what's that video I wanted to look at? No. Oh yeah, this is that movie that Bri-Fi recommended to me. Ex-con gets intimate in a car wash after 18 years in prison. This might be the last thing we watch. I'm not entirely sure. This might be the last thing, because it's already 11:30 and I usually cap it out at around midnight, so I don't know. Oh yeah, so it's about this couple, right? This prison couple. I guess they met while he was in prison. I'm not sure, but he was in prison for like 18 years for robbery with a deadly weapon. Fuck that shit. And Andrea, 37, is a real estate agent.
I'm straight free. I'm finally free.
Finally free.
It's so crazy. Like, I'm just floating. Like, I'm fresh out of prison. Did 18 years straight. And I'm enjoying the sunlight. I'm looking at the people. I'm cool, man. I'm chilling.
This is
big ass world that I done forgotten all about. It feels good to be just...
I wonder who's paying for all that shit he's got on. Because he ain't got no money. He's been in prison for armed robbery. So you know he didn't have any money when he went in. So she's paying for this shit. She's a real estate agent anyway. And I think she lives, from what I understand, she lives in a nice neighborhood. So yeah, she's paying for this shit.
Free though, man. Yeah. Just really see life.
Because of Lamar's parole, he can't leave LA for a couple of weeks and come to Utah, where eventually he will be dumped in.
Black person living in Utah? Like, yeah, you were one of two.
Into the waters of Mormonism. I can't wait until...
Mormonism? She's a Mormon? That's why she's living in fucking Utah.
Will be dumped into the waters of Mormonism. I can't wait until we can be a family. And
the fuck? She's probably wiping up Popeye's grease on his face. What the fuck are you doing? He's a guy, not a dog.
We get married.
Oh my gosh, you're like the most handsome man I've ever seen in my life.
What the fuck are you doing? The fuck is... That's just, that's a cringy shit.
But for right now, we are together. I can touch him. I can feel him. This is real.
If I want to touch my boyfriend's beard, there are other ways to do it. Oh wait, this doesn't have fucking water in it. I just ruined my goddamn moment. But there are other ways to touch your boyfriend's beard. You feel me? Not like that. Not like he's a fucking house pet.
He's not going anywhere.
Oh, wait a minute. Jessica Isabella, $7.99 super chat. In a later season, they found out that this couple was boning in prison. They'd pay the guards to let them use a closet. Yeah, I figured that. Yeah, I figured that. They had to have met in prison because, like, yeah, this is the only place they would have met, these two.
Hi, can I help you?
I'm trying to get the car washed and detailed.
What kind of wash would you like today? We have the works, and then we also have the lava wash.
I want the works.
You want the works?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, we're engaged.
That was crazy.
Yeah, but she's talking about, I want the works.
Yeah, the works.
I want the
it
works.
It just seemed like the best choice out
I
there.
want the works. You was trying to throw her some
subliminals. She really going there? Really? But you know what? Any chick who's slinging, who's trying to who's searching for dick in the prison system is not going to be the most secure chick. She probably think he's so sexually desperate that he would only fuck her. Probably. But she's insecure as fuck. There was no romantic chemistry between those two. No sexual tension between him and the employee. Okay? And she's like, we're engaged. Stop trying to hop on his dick. Like, get the fuck out. She's doing her job. She's being courteous like she should be. Like, fuck, with your fucking... You look like a thumb with a weave on. Like, bitch.
Yeah, that's how you
You lucky you got a fucking dude coming out of prison looking that decent.
My dude just got out. He just got out. And then the car wash girl starts flirting with my dude.
No, she didn't. You psycho. I would leave immediately. Like, dude, get out of there immediately. You just got out of prison. You don't need any extra fucking stress. You want to fucking relax when you get out of prison. You know what I'm saying? You want to have a peaceful life. This bitch is going to be a problem.
Your works, baby. He don't want your work.
I'm thinking you.
She causing a fucking scene, bitch. What you doing?
Have more morals and be a valiant daughter of God and respect.
More morals, but yet you're reading you're reading sexual shit into their fucking interaction. But yet you're telling her to have more morals. You're the one reading into this shit. Because you insecure as fuck, and you probably used your snatch to get this motherfucker. And you know it ain't that good with that Mormon pussy. Come on. That's procreation pussy. That ain't enjoyment pussy.
Respect yourself with that little duck hat on your head.
The works was the best.
You got a lot of fucking nerve with that. Look at that. Those fucking tired ass edges. Look at that shit. Those trash edges. You got the fucking nerve. And look at this shit. Got this old ass, like, octogenarian Egyptian fucking... the sands of the deserts of the Nile. This fucking, this old ass jewelry.
Your head.
The works was the best. Whatever the best one.
And that's who I am. The best.
And reaching over, why she didn't get the receipt on the chain?
She is a fucking whack job.
Me. She gave it to him.
Because he fucking paid for it. He's the one who asked for the service. Of course, she's gonna refer to him. She gave the money to him, not me, because he's the one who fucking paid for it.
You ain't getting none tonight. When you want some, you can come back and get the works from her. Okay? That's what you can do.
I ain't touched no money in about, since 1999.
I mean, he just ignoring her ass. He's just
I don't even know what money feels
basking in the sunlight and being out of prison. But dude, that's not gonna last too long. You gotta get rid of this ratchet bitch. Get rid of her. Get rid of her.
Have some private time.
I ain't giving you no private time. You want some private time, you go over there and get it from her.
Oh my gosh, she's still dwelling on this shit. Shut the fuck up. You basket case.
That's what you wanted, the worst. Don't try to take that off.
I like
yes, all of that.
Yeah, she one of those chicks. You sling a dick in front of her. I'm good. I'll make breakfast. Sling some dick, probably some dick or some money in front of her, and she'll be alright. She'll shut the fuck up.
No, you can go tell that girl you want the worst.
Yeah, because she just wanted this. That's what she just wants. She just wants the reassurance. That's all. Chicks like that, you gotta broom them fast. It's like fucking like Willem Dafoe, Norman Osborn in the first Spider-Man movie. Do what you want with her and then broom her fast.
I want the work.
Of course, I'm looking forward for my first knock on his wrist. See, I ain't been with a woman in
yeah,
about
bro.
18
Do what you
years.
want with her and broom her fast. Oh god, you gotta get the moaning in there. Really? You can't drown it out with the music. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear like the mating calls of the buffalo. Fuck you.
As a Mormon, you cannot have premarital sex. So we talked on the phone.
Yeah, but according to one of the people in my chats, you were fucking this dude in prison.
And we decided to do everything that we could do to the point of me not being kicked out of the church.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, I bet you can only be kicked out if you're gay, though. I don't think she can be kicked out because she was fucking this dude before marriage. Now, if she's gay, then yeah, that's another story.
Cover this up.
Think Mormons haven't been fucking before they got married? Come on.
Okay, come on.
Stop fucking. I don't want to hear that shit. That moaning shit. Fuck that. Gross.
I can't wait to get into the hotel.
We almost there. Hold my hand.
Hold my hand. You're in a car. Grow up.
This the hotel?
Yes.
I ain't been in a hotel forever. 20 years. I hope they got a bathtub. I just been taking showers. I don't even know what a bathtub look like no more. They got a bathtub that's big enough for 2 people?
Yeah, I get it.
I've been looking forward to this moment for 6 years. And now that this is actually happening, I'm freaking out.
Yeah, she met this nigga in prison. He's been in prison for 18. And you've been in a relationship with him for 6. Yeah, you met this nigga in prison.
Finally be alone with Lamar.
I love you, bro.
You do.
And if they've been fucking while he was in prison, that means, like, is it really that special when he gets out? You're already fucking him. Are you that dick hungry? Jesus.
Wait to get up in this room, bro.
I have not been intimate with Lamar yet because you're not supposed to
That sounds like a lie.
have premarital sex as a Mormon.
18 years without sex, I don't wish that on nobody. It's nice, man.
Yeah, it is. It's super nice.
How you doing?
Hello.
It's a nice hotel, man. Like it? Beautiful.
Yes. I'm like getting nervous.
Why you nervous?
Cause it's been a while.
Because I'm a crazy bitch and I'm thinking you gonna leave me because I got a fucking psychosis.
Of course not.
Is there 2 beds in there? What if I'm not ready?
You're ready.
I am terrified because I lied to him in all the letters. I told him that I knew how to do all these creative sexual things. Now I have to live up to it.
Yeah, we all lie about that, though. Long distance shit, we all lie about that. We always say we're gonna fuck the shit out of the person, and it doesn't really happen. Or at least not the way we want it to. That happens frequently.
With me.
Okay, thank you.
You have a good one.
I don't know how to do that stuff. I'm not a gymnast.
Yeah, and you're Mormon, so.
How about I go in and you come in tomorrow?
I mean, I know I did say that. These Mormons ain't not. These Mormons are, they're fucking before marriage. But I didn't say it was good fucking. I just said they were fucking.
Right. Oh, that's how they do the keys now?
Yeah, but it won't open.
Well, how that happen? That's why it don't work. You gotta do the old fashioned with the key. When I left there, you was using keys.
Oh my God, he was.
Oh my goodness.
So he wasn't even around during the key card thing. Damn, he was in prison a while. Shit. Oh fuck. I got bad kids hiccups despite fucking drinking this whole bottle. Just hang on a second. Get my hiccups right.
It's super nice.
I feel like this is the biggest and best place on earth besides Disneyland. But it's beautiful, man. Damn, how you turn it on? You don't touch it? You don't even smoke?
No, babe.
I've been gone 18 years in prison. And changed a lot. You got the smart TVs. Show me how to work this, bro.
Maybe find the fucking remote, idiot. All TVs still have remotes. The remote. Just find it.
New technology is like a sign.
These motherfuckers let him struggle with that shit for the content. They didn't even oh yeah, here's the remote. Fucking asshole.
It's like homework. We gotta figure out this TV situation.
The remote. Idiots.
They didn't have these 18 years ago, did they?
Oh, man, the bed feel like
You just push
Man,
right.
this
Babe, look.
This feel like a marshmallow. Man, my bed ain't never feel like this. This is crazy, man. I could roll this up and sit it right there. This right here, this is crazy. I ain't gonna never wake up. I'm in a coma.
Oh, yes, you will.
Oh, you turned it on? How you did it?
You just press underneath, babe.
Where at?
And there is a fucking remote. The remote. Oh, Rock Jock Canada, $5 super chat. Thank you. Oh, Neo Mix says he was in prison before social media. God damn. That motherfucker was in there for a long time.
On that or me? Which
Focus
one?
on you, bro.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
please do that. Focus on me.
Good, baby.
You promise?
Yeah, real good.
Thank you.
Good, baby.
Yeah, so he's been in prison, since 2001? 2002? Probably, no, 2000. This came out, 2001. Because this came out 2019.
It just feel good to be with my woman, though.
Down
with me, and I can just...
After that scene she made at the fucking car wash, dude, fuck that. It's good to be with my woman, not that psycho bitch.
Just treat her and show her what she deserves in a sexual way.
And we're gonna do that shit fully clothed. Fuck has these zippers on his shirt?
You love me, baby. Forever.
Forever.
You're not getting any of this good stuff until we get married.
Yeah, whatever, bitch. Whatever.
You're not gonna give me
like the sex star, fucking masculine nigga who just got out of college. Fuck that. You know you giving it up. Like it was already confirmed that she was giving it up to him in prison anyway. So.
Out of the church. I'm not gonna be in hell with you. What are you doing? So until then, I will please him and
and let's be real, you're just not giving it to him because you're insecure about your sexual ability. It ain't got nothing to do with the goddamn church.
ways. And I plan on being intimate with him all day and all night after I become his wife. Oh, my baby's home. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you're home. It's crazy. So we can have some fun.
Yeah. Wait, there's like a follow-up video to this. Where the fuck is it? Do I have it or no? Yeah, I don't have it. Fuck. But it should be in here somewhere. 'Cause I think there was a follow-up video. Some kind of like bridal shower thing. Where are you? Are you here? Damn it, I can't find the follow-up. Damn it! Yeah, I can't find it, so yeah, we're gonna have to chill on that one. No! Oh, the Condor Outer Space, I think that says. $2 super chat, drinking cash for the garbage you're watching. Oh, Braf, I was like, to cure hiccups, just hold your breath. Alright, yeah, I already did that. It's done. It's been done. Alright, what else? Let's see. This is an old video by MTV called How Men Can Combat Rape Culture. I'd rather watch that because it's a short one, because it's almost midnight right now. There's some other videos I want to tackle, one or two.
Are you a dude? We have some questions real quick. Have you ever complained?
Oh, fuck off. There's one or two, but I'll tackle them in the next cringe stream. There's one about like some
about
people
the friend zone,
talking about being the most woke.
Unwarranted dick pic.
You may not.
There's a video about people trying to be the most woke or competing to be the most woke, or some shit like that. But I'll tackle that next time, the next cringe stream. But let's talk about this shit. I don't know if I've talked about this already. I'm sure someone in the chat will tell me. But anyway, let's get back to this.
Hey, are you a dude? Hey. We have some questions real quick. Have you ever complained about the friend zone?
Or sent someone an unwarranted dick pic?
You may not have realized it.
Oh my god. Yeah, sending unwarranted dick pics is fucking, like, why? Why would you do that? That's just fucking gross, and don't do that shit. But that's not rape culture, because ain't nobody getting fucking raped in that transaction. So I don't know how that is reinforcing rape culture. But anyway.
But these are all examples of rape culture.
You notice how all their eyes are dead? Like, they're all just dead behind the eyes and just giving up. They're all kind of slightly slouched over. They're just sad. They're just fucking sad to look at.
Culture at work.
Rape culture is when societal attitudes that normalize rape become...
Oh my god, he looks like he's related. He looks like he's related to Luke from Batwoman. Like he's the more soy filled brother of Luke Fox.
Accepted.
You might be saying, hey, I've never raped anyone. But you don't actually have to commit a crime to participate in or benefit from rape culture. It's like...
How the fuck does one benefit from chicks getting raped? Like, oh shit, my fucking rape a bitch tax return just came in. I get tax refunds from the accumulation of bitches raped in my area. It's so great being male. Like, what the fuck? How does that happen? Like, what does that mean? Donna Friesen, $5 super chat. Here is the follow-up catch up with Andrea and Lamar. Andrea and Lamar life after lockup. Hang on. I'm gonna copy paste that bitch, cause I want to see that shit. I'll turn this bullshit off just to see that. Let's see. What the fuck? That is not the right. That is not the right caption. The fuck. Okay, let's see. There we go. The fuck was that all about? Alright, let's see if we can get to this one. Come on! Life after lockup. Oh shit! There's fighting in this one! Oh, we gotta watch this shit! We gotta look at it! Let's do it! Were his pants down? What the fuck? Oh no.
Since you've last seen us, we have still been trying to work this relationship, blended family thing out.
I think it's going well right now, you know? Like,
Today, it is.
Ups and downs, like always, but it's going pretty good.
If he don't show up, I'm gonna have a problem.
Well, maybe.
He don't have to worry about me ever calling him again.
I thought you said you didn't care.
There he is. Put him aside.
Hey, he's getting off a fucking plane. Calm your jowls, okay? He's getting off a plane. Shit.
Y'all made signs.
I need my dick. I need it. Look how fucking miserable she is. They're holding up signs welcoming him and home and shit. And she's just like, you didn't come home fast enough on your plane. We go by Mormon hours here, bitch. I can't stand her ass.
I had to make a sign. It usually is.
Yeah.
Fights. Yes, fights. Life after lockup. Andre and Lamar fights.
Like, you stupid. You stupid.
And you know what really pisses me off is, like, he just got out of prison for a violent crime, by the way. And you're over here hitting this motherfucker. So when this fucking inmate that you sparked up a relationship with, this violent inmate who he committed a violent crime, let's be real, and he smacks the shit out of you, and he goes back to prison for a fucking another 18. I don't know how many strikes this motherfucker has. I don't know if the sentence will be worse or whatever. I don't know what the situation is fully. But, like, you already fucking baiting this man into slapping the shit out of you. Like I said, the bitch is crazy. She crazy. Like, he seems like so normal and nice and friendly for being someone who just got out of fucking prison. And she's just, like, miserable. She's miserable, superficial. I can already tell from, like, the little bit of time, like, the combined duration of time, like 8 minutes. She's more of a fucking, she's a criminal, because she got the criminal mentality. She goes nuts over little disagreements. She getting jealous over little shit. This bitch is crazy.
My life, my kid's life, and you just do this to me.
Oh, yeah, and she fucking she's just flapping all over the damn producers and cameramen and shit. Just being ghetto as hell on television. Just, I don't like you.
The adjustment, leaving prison is just taking the whole responsibility of just trying to step up and be a man and take care of my wife and just try to do everything and put everything on my shoulders.
To step up and be a man, you could leave your wife. Leave this bitch.
Happy parole day.
Because, like, he seems to be, like, the kind of person, like, as soon as he gets out of prison, he'll get a job and he'll stay in the straight and narrow. Like I say, he seems like a decent enough guy, or he's learned his lesson in prison. So he like someone else deserves him, not this bitch. She seems like an ungrateful, miserable bitch.
Hey, off parole day, we gonna party. Hey. No more shackles. No more checking in.
I'm gonna hit you upside the head with a melon baller, bitch.
It's a story of struggle.
It's unpredictable, though. There's always so much going on.
It's unpredictable because of your fucking ass. A woman comes, like, in two fucking feet of him, and she's like, we are engaged, bitch. Like, ma'am, I'm just walking past you. I didn't look in your direction at all. It don't matter. Get your stuff. Like, he only here for my stuff, not for your stuff. Like, she's one of those psychos.
A lot going on.
You keep messing up.
Yeah.
I wish I would have never met you.
I just came in your life
and destroyed it.
And how did I destroy your life?
You did.
In what way?
It's the worst thing you ever done to me.
I think it's a great.
I wish I knew what the fuck that was. He probably left the toilet seat up and accidentally left a little piss on the seat, and a smash cut to that scene like, you ruined my fucking life.
I think it's a story of the rewards of staying together and sticking through things.
Sticking through things. You don't have to stick through shit if you're being smacked upside the head whenever your partner gets a little angry. I'm just saying. Okay, wait. I'm gonna watch one more. There's another one. There's another follow-up. Oh, wait. Will Andrea's crazy plan keep Lamar? Like, this is too much shit. There's too much shit. How did Andrea get pregnant if Lamar was still in jail? What? Okay, wait a minute.
When I married Lamar, I did feel like he was my soulmate, and I still feel like he's my soulmate. But there's another reason that I keep our relationship going.
The white chick is like, why the fuck am I tolerating this shit? This fucking Buffalo Bill bitch. Why am I here?
There's another reason that
she don't follow the Mormon teachings. Why do I entertain this shit?
I keep our relationship going. I've kept this a secret for a long time, and I didn't want
her friends look like they don't give a fuck
anyone to know. So, me and Lamar had a prison relationship for 7 years, and Priscilla was 5.
Oh.
So,
I'm so confused. Priscilla is Lamar's. Lamar's? Oh, wow. I am just, my mind is blown.
Is it though? Is it? The bitch was trolling for dick in a prison. Of course she fucked him and got pregnant. Of course she did. Of course she did. See, but they live in that little Mormon life, and they're all in the suburbs and shit. They don't understand, and they got this fucking hood bitch, and she from the hood. She just got this shit because she got into this fucking lifestyle because of her insecurities and all that shit. That's why. She one of those fake ass, holy sanctified bitches who's really like immoral as fuck. Emotionally volatile, because I've seen this shit so many fucking times.
She never told us, so I feel betrayed a little bit.
How did that happen?
Conjugal
No.
visit.
No. You gotta be married to have conjugal visits.
He was in prison. Okay, you have to be
this must have been the video someone was talking about in chat.
married to have conjugal visits.
We weren't married.
But they weren't married, so they didn't have those visits.
Yeah.
So
No,
what did
I'ma
she do?
tell you.
Her fucking chest is... Oh my god, it's burnt. Why the fuck is she so goddamn red? Holy shit. Like, goddamn, someone just smeared Cheeto dust on her chest.
Now. Tell me now.
Yeah, she's dying to tell. Oh god, now fuck. Okay, so I guess we're not gonna know. But yeah, she was dying to tell them because I think she's dying to tell them. I think she likes freaking these motherfuckers out. Okay, one more and then I'm out. One more and then I'm out, I swear.
I will talk to you through the bathroom.
Man, that man.
Stop, Lamar.
Out the bathroom.
Are you gonna be calm?
Yeah, give me the man.
Please don't do this.
You're not
Don't
finna
do
keep
this.
me out here. I can't even trust you now. Her plan was to get me to Utah and then keep me in Utah without me knowing about
Can we have an agreement? You just stay here for 6 more months.
Hell no.
I need you to get in your head that this is gonna happen.
I'm not getting nothing in my head. You need
Why,
to...
he's got his shirt inside out. What the fuck? I've been in prison 18 years, man. I didn't know they actually wore their shirts on the front side. Like, I be wearing my shit with the tag out, man. That's how we used to do it in the hood 18 years ago. Shit, times have changed.
In your head that your ass gonna be by yourself if you keep acting like this.
Nigga, just leave. Just leave. Go back to LA. Get a good woman who will fucking appreciate your ass, please. This bitch is manipulative, got a short fuse, quick to violence. Fuck this bitch.
Lamar's family and friends are always putting him in compromising environments. They're the reason why he had to go back to jail. So I have to take drastic measures.
I'm up to bounce, bro.
Yeah, that's fucking why. Not because you want to control him or anything. It's not because, it's because his family just gets in them compromising positions. It's not because you're controlling. Yeah, just completely disregard when you were getting hanky at the prospect of a chick even being in his general area.
Gonna go.
Man, you. And this never.
You gotta understand what I'm trying to do for us.
I'm gone, bro.
He ain't down with that Mormon shit. Can you blame him?
Where my go, man?
Give me my phone. Don't be stupid. Give me my phone, Lamar. I need my phone to talk to the kids. Give me my phone. I gotta talk to my kids. Lamar, the kids are on a plane here. The kids are on their way. And I don't want to give Lamar his ID back or his travel passes or his debit card because I don't want him to leave. I want him to
Yeah, you're an abusive bitch.
stay. I want to be a family together in Utah.
I don't know what you're gonna do though, because he don't like fucking Utah. Like shit. I want him to stay in this deathly boring fucking place. Now you want him to stay there because you want to stay there. It has nothing to do with, oh, his family are just so toxic. I want to stay. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, anyway. That's gonna be it for tonight, guys. It is midnight, and that's gonna complete our cringe stream for tonight. My fucking jaw is tired from all this stress from the videos. I gotta loosen it up. Ugh. 4 hours worth of cringe it's a fucking lot. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Like I said, I got some videos coming out. I got a movie reaction coming out, and then I've got a video, I think, dedicated to feminist TikTok videos. Yes, it's horrific. And of course, later on, I got my Dracula review and possibly that Finn video I've been promising. I will definitely come out with that though. I just have to write down general ideas and shit for that, and I have to still write down notes for all the movies. All the Disney Star Wars movies. I gotta do that shit. But yeah, good night, everybody. Thank you to everyone who sent super chats and well wishes, and just everyone in general who stuck by the stream. Thank you for watching, but I gotta get the fuck out of here and go to sleep or something, settle down, whatever. Bye! Bye, you guys!